Everybody, and everybody clap your hands. We lambda, 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 and Omega Mu. And we've come here on stage tonight to do a show for you. We got a rockin' rhythm and a high-tech sound that'll make you move your body down to the ground. We got Poindexter on the violin, and Lewis and Gilbert will be joining in. We got Booger Presley on the mean guitar, and a rap by little old me, Lamar. We got Takashi beating on his gong. The boys and the moves are clapping along. And just when you thought you seen it all, along comes a lambda 4-foot tall. So won't you come on out here on the floor, so we can work our bodies like never before. Break.
Just made it. Greetings, whoever's here. Hello. AZ Mick is first up to bat. Happy Tuesday. This will be our last stream together for a week. So let's make it a good one. Dude, you didn't follow. Dude, why are you still called Corporal Cornelius Sefeffer? Isn't like Sefeffer from The Man with Two Brains? No, that's Dr. Hufflepuff. That's it. Oh, well, sorry, I'm not Apple support. Not my thing, but I tried. I did my best for you. Here I thought it was like a man with the two brains, Dr. Hafar, but it's not a Hassenpfeffer. Isn't that what they say on Laverne and Shirley? Samil, Schlemazel, Hassenpfeffer Incorporated. Isn't that it? Or have I been making up these words to Laverne and Shirley for God knows how long? Greetings, Revs. What's happening? I tried. It should work. If you can get to the studio, then that should lead you well on your way. I don't want to be squiggy. I truly do not want to be squiggy. Bobby, you're like an avatar, and you're making noise. Hope this works. Bobby supposedly is here.
Welcome back.
Nobody can see you, but I think that's okay. Not a big thing. Ring. So apparently this is a French unique mix. So although the ticker's not working. Is the music audible? Okay. Now Bobby's okay. We can see Bobby.
I'm always okay. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, visually we could not see you. So yes.
Well, earlier, I know. I had my camera on.
Okay.
On screen, and it won't do it like that. You gotta take it off. So that, you can't use it two ways. So you bought all your presents for Christmas or what?
No, I don't. We're not. Probably not going to do like presents. I think we're going to donate to a charity. So mean, if I want something, I can go buy it, you know. So I mean, I don't need a present. I'd rather, you know, donate what I would have spent or gotten on somebody less fortunate than me.
You know, donating to charity is okay, but the only problem with me with that is the people that you're donating the money to, they're taking some of the cash, right? Some of those.
Well,
charities, let me finish this. Some of those charities, March of Dimes don't take nothing. Same with the veterans. They don't take nothing.
I won't be donating to any big charity. I'll probably be donating to somebody who like fosters cats, rescues cats, something like that. A smaller place. So
I always figured the way to donate was to go to the actual place.
yeah.
If it's some single woman with 3 kids and no money, you know, go there and do that. Or some bum on the street. Give them $100 for a bottle of wine or something like that. I always figured that would be the way to do that.
Homeless
hey, Mark,
people,
how you doing, buddy?
certain homeless people, a bottle of wine would probably not be a good way to go. So yeah.
Well, that makes me happy, man. That makes me happy, man.
As I was saying, this is like a unique mix, I guess. The French single for this was a unique mix. So I was grabbing a bunch of stuff that other people have ripped today. So I have all this this stuff I'm going through. So there's quite a few Bowie stuff, and yeah.
Nice. Looking forward to it.
So what you're saying, Bobby and DGR, is that having an auction, selling vinyl records, and then giving it to an orphanage is not a good idea. That's not what you would recommend that I do. Is like have an auction for orphans and like a.
Yeah, you could do that. You know, I got a buddy who's an Eskimo, and
I did that. I did that before, Bobby. It turned out very bad. So yes.
Oh. That was what's his name, right? Yeah.
I did the whole auction thing with so I was making a joke there. Yes.
See, it's hard for some people to catch when you're joking or not. This has become abundantly clear recently.
I thought that was obvious that was a joke. So yeah.
Oh yeah, but I'm guessing some people weren't here that far back. Yeah, but that was a long time ago when you did that.
Of course.
Hey, John.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, Vance. Hey, Mark. Hey, Patrick.
Hey, guys. How you doing, Vance, buddy?
How's everybody doing?
What's going on? BG5. John. Patrick. Mark. What's up, dudes?
Not much. Just enjoying
my last soiree before I head to
Why does it say Scorpions?
Because it should be. Hopefully, it's updating now. It will update now. Hopefully, because I didn't have a connection to the. It's a long story.
Song.
All right, that's fine. Long story.
Patrick, you gonna be? Did you say Richardson? You're gonna be in?
I'll be staying in Arlington, but I'll be all over. So yeah.
Okay.
I did a cover of this.
Why does it say? This is not
There we go.
Born to Touch Your Feelings.
No, it just
Hey,
changed.
Boot Turner.
Did it change?
Yeah, Queen's
Larry.
great song. Great,
Oh, great.
Great guitar playing by Ronald.
And is it Bowie, you think, on the acoustic? Or is it
Oh yeah,
overdubbed?
it's Bowie. Bowie's always done his acoustic guitar work. He usually loves using that old rusty 12 string that he has. Right? The bass playing is really good in this too.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Trevor Bolder.
Yep.
Hold down the fort. I'm busy. I'm busy
I
packing
saw-
up.
I saw Trevor Bolder with Uriah Heep, and I thought he was one of the best bass players I've ever seen live.
Oh yeah, he's fantastic.
He had like real thick fingers, and he was just beating that bass.
I mean, all you need to do is listen to Bowie live in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
73 or whatever it is. 72.
But my impression of like him with the Spiders of Mars, that's how I knew him. Like I knew he was in Heat, but I never really saw him. But like it was always like that picture, with the sideburn things. And, But to see him as like a full-grown man, like he's like he was like a heavy English, not heavy, but like a full-grown Englishman, big tough fingers, and he'd now been playing bass for 50 years or whatever, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
So is box set one word or two?
Two, I think.
One.
Two, I think.
Two.
Bass
one,
player
okay.
I love the most is the guy.
2, 1, whatever it takes. Okay.
Somewhere.
What bass player, Bobby?
guy for 10 years after.
Yeah, I'm not saying Trevor Boulder's the best bass player I've ever seen, but he was just like a beast. Really fun to watch.
You know, I don't really know that much about bass players or listen to them. For me, I'm a lead guitar guy, right? I listen to that, you know, pretty much. You know, I concentrate on that when I'm listening to music, right? I'm checking the guys' list out, you know, everything about them, right? But with bass players, the reason I like him so much, I can't believe I can't remember his name. I guess. But the guy's so visually, you know, with his head bopping to the music and everything like that. Visually, he's just fun to watch, right? Big time.
Yeah, see, that ending was a bit different than the standard album version.
Yeah, it was mixed a little rougher, like.
Yeah, and ad libs at the end were different too.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of I'm trying to tag this stuff so I can add it. So I have all this stuff that I grabbed today.
Hello, Plateau Bar. Hey, Corporal Cornelius.
Yeah, we just went over that too. Corporal.
Warp Dog, Darren. Rev.
Oh, just before I forget, Patrick, I messaged that Austin guy telling him that it'll come sometime soon from you. So.
Well, you should have gotten the tracking number.
Oh, okay. I don't think I
had it sent to you.
Mick, I saw the dates for your Triumph, your April Wine tour.
Yeah, that's April Wine. I was
a lot of stuff.
Wasn't April Wine? Wasn't like someone joking about that? Like, oh, they should get like April Wine. Like,
they were soft rock. April Wine. They were
here tomorrow.
So what was the announcement? I didn't get the announcement.
They're doing a full tour, Canada and America.
Triumph?
Triumph is? Chicago? Yeah, Triumph, yeah.
And they only picked like American dates of like those working class cities, like
the ones that they were big in, Chicago.
Like it was Boston, Long Island, Chicago, I think Florida, a couple in Texas.
They better be playing San Antonio. They better play San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio and Irving, I think.
So is it the original guys?
It's
the original three guys.
Half
it's three guys plus the other three guys with them. So it's a six-piece.
So it's going to be all six. Okay.
Okay, Patrick, which email did you send that to? Because I don't got nothing here from you.
I don't have to go look. I'm in the middle of trying to make music.
So then with that, the tickets go on sale tomorrow. I did the artist pre-sale. And then also Robert Plant's doing a spring tour. And that's going on.
That guy's just sucking all the money out of your wallet.
Yeah, he is. It's okay, but I'm going to try for Dallas. He's not coming here, but he's doing the Mid-South.
Mid-South wrestling?
I don't know. He's not going to be in the Boston area, but he's doing like New York, New Jersey.
Yeah. We're sick of him over here.
Three. I think he already. I think he started over there. Well, I don't know.
All right, see if I can catch up here.
I wouldn't be surprised they, add another leg if this goes well for them.
I can't imagine. They're playing the Pavilion Center in Boston. I just don't see them filling that.
Really? They're playing like a Rosemont Theater here?
I mean, I don't know.
They could fill more.
Chicago probably could. How big's the Rosemont? How big's the theater?
I got to look up. I'll look up.
The Pavilion's pretty big. I mean, Megadeth will sell it out.
Well, here in Canada, they're playing like they're doing the bigger venues, but don't forget, they can also carve off half of it if they wanted to. Instead of playing the full Rogers Center, they can carve off like a quarter of it, and just say it's the Rogers Theater. You know what I mean? Or something like that. They always do that. They always keep the arenas and they only use a half of it, or they don't use it.
They curtain it off.
Yeah, that's just.
Here, that theater, it's a 4,400.
How much?
1,400 seats.
Oh yeah, I think. Let me see.
I like the small venue,
which is fine. For me, if I get in it, as long as I get in it, it's it's small. It's not some big.
Well, we're gonna see practice. We're gonna see what happens on the tickets start tomorrow. The pre-sale starts tomorrow. most people were kind of thinking that they didn't know what Russia was going to do, but they sold out way more than anybody expected.
Hey, Andy.
To sell, yeah?
It's 5,000 where they're playing in Boston.
Okay, so yeah.
They're playing
They
like
play-
40.
I thought it was more than that, but I
If
guess
they play a
that's what it
5,000
says.
seater in San Antonio, they'll go full circle to where they started. So there you go.
Yeah, maybe they could do
No,
5,000.
so does
That's
yours
not-
say Scorpions? Because mine says
No, it
Scorpions.
says Jesus. No,
It
mine
says
Jesus Mary Chain.
Let's see what mine says. YouTube says Scorpions on my phone.
Huh.
Interesting. Well, on here, on the actual thing, it doesn't say that on mine, but it could be on the YouTube, like you said, John, right?
It's
Yeah,
confused
I'll go out
today.
and come back in.
It's confused.
Go Scorpions.
So yeah, I think 10 o'clock's the plant tickets, and then or no, so 10 o'clock is Triumph, and then 11 o'clock it's Plant, and they're going through the same thing here. Is that seated site?
Interesting. Yeah, see, it says here, from what I got here, it says that, like, this is what I find interesting. They're playing in Irving, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Houston, Texas. Right? They're playing Tampa, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Camden, New Jersey, Sterling Heights, Michigan, Darien Center, New
My
York,
bad.
Wantang, New York, and Boston at the Leader Bank Pavilion.
My fault.
But what a weird place to start. Sault Ste. Marie, they're playing their opening. Like, that's way up in the fucking nosebleed.
Well, that's
Sault Ste.
the
Marie's
test
not that
gig.
north. Sault Ste.
Oh,
Marie's
that's
like on the
gig.
border. Sault Ste. Marie's on the border.
Well, not if you're thinking the same Sault Ste. Marie that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Sault Ste. Marie's in Ontario. It's like on the border.
Yeah.
We played. That was the first place we played at in Canada.
Well,
That's where Letterkenny was. Letterkenny? No, Letterkenny was filmed in Sudbury.
from Toronto.
Oh yeah, Rebs, you could be our play-by-play.
From Toronto, Sault Ste. Marie is a 7-hour drive one way. Not very close to Toronto. So.
I don't think. I don't think the Sonics original lineup could draw me out. 7 hours. That's a lot for me now.
Yeah, but the next show they're playing is Toronto after that.
I don't think Zeppelin would pull me out that far.
I know, I would never call that far either. I don't know where the hell they're playing way up there.
7 hour drive. That's too much for me. I'm old.
That's, you know, at least it's going to be summertime weather though, so that's not as bad, right?
All right.
Well, you know, Emmett's going to be toned down big time.
Oh, like I said, they got Phil, they got those other guys. They're all amazing singers. They don't need to worry about that. You know what it is? They have doubles of everything. It's like King Crimson back in the '80s. They had two guitars.
Yeah, I'm not, you know, I'm not expecting a lot. Just hear the songs again and just kind of a thank you on my, it's good to see him do it. I felt great when I said, man, why didn't you guys do this 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
But it is what it is, and it's like the Rush thing, man. It's a celebration for me.
Well, Rick Emmett just said it. He goes, 10 years ago, he didn't even want to talk to any of these guys. He hated
Right.
her.
Yeah. Just
So
too bad.
what's the source of the animosity?
Well, it's all politics.
Typical
His
band stuff, yeah.
money cut. They pushed Rick Emmett out of metal works, all kinds of stuff, People more wanted to be full owner of it. It's all that kind of shit that doesn't matter when you're 70 years old now.
They're inside.
Eric Burden, the most uncomfortable looking man who ever wore a suit. Like usually people look good in a suit. He just looks like miserable.
You haven't seen me.
I don't know why the ticker's broken. It just
Eric
is.
Burden looks like miserable in a suit.
Your feelings.
I feel like all stiff. Like,
Good record here, Patrick.
Yeah, this is a mono EP from France.
Is this a new purchase or new acquirement? Or?
What? No. No, this is just stuff that there's other vinyl rippers out there. I've been going through some of their stuff and grabbing it, tagging it. So
Nice.
There was a time for a little while when these guys were more popular than the Beatles and the Stones.
We played on a bill with Hilton Valentine, the guitar player from the Animals. That was great. We had a great time hanging out with him.
Yes, David Donnelly. I'm well aware of it. I think I might even have it in my collection. I know I've seen it a few times at the record stores around here. That's about the silver vinyl version of Pop and Gold Machine.
Oh, I have. Is that like that Styx one I had?
Yeah. It's like a silver vinyl.
Yeah, it looks like it's chrome.
Yeah.
So Triumph did that, what, for that second album?
Yeah, Rock and Roll Machine, yeah.
Huh, never seen that.
They're all
never got
over.
that record.
Like in Ontario, I see them all the time.
Do you?
I don't know why this thing
Another
won't
one,
update,
snag it,
but
we'll
it's
talk.
not.
Yeah.
Want me to grab it for you?
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah, I'll grab
It's
it.
good. I don't have that album at all, Rock and Roll.
I'm glad.
Yeah. You don't have any version of that album?
No, I never picked
Hey,
up.
David Donnelly. Hey, Andy.
I don't think so. I'd have to
Dr.
double
Rick
check.
Yeah, I'll
Cleveland.
I don't-
Food Trader.
I don't think I have that or Progression to Power. Just never got around to them.
Yeah, that's not as easy to find. Well, maybe because it wasn't that popular a record for them, but
What a tune.
yeah. Oh yeah. Donnelly. Yeah, they should have did that.
I do have the Attic, like the first album, the Attic.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Came across that once. I'd have to double check. I don't think I have. I mean, I can see him from here, but I can't tell.
Wow, this is a really old version of this song.
Yeah, this is completely different.
This is like,
course I
like
did.
some.
I was almost
some-
thinking it was someone else doing Bowie, like when I first heard it.
Yeah.
I've done 2 album of the concerts on Triumph, 83 and 85.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you did one, didn't you already?
Yeah, I just did one not too long ago.
Yeah.
Or the Thunder 7 tour. I got one more to do.
It's real Eddie Cochran. You listen to the
I
drums and
skipped 3
the
times.
guitar.
So I'm
Totally
on
Eddie
story
Cochran.
Well, what it almost sounds like is if they just went to the mixing console and went and muted.
Eddie had a better voice. Eddie had a better voice.
Yeah, see, now I see Scorpions.
I don't get it, people.
Yeah, I
don't
see
understand
Scorpions.
why it's doing it.
You got
We know what it
Gremlins.
is. And just help you.
I've seen nothing.
Had it there for a moment.
It just needs a week off, apparently. So yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is all right, people. We've gone over the Scorpions. And
Don't worry if
band
you get the
playing
notes, just
covers.
close enough.
Scorpions.
We've covered the ticker being off, so yeah.
I wonder why he'd release this as a single.
Well, I mean, I have this single, but I don't recall having this version.
Yeah, but like this just sounds like a demo version.
Yeah, I know.
Like I
that's
can
what I'm
see
saying.
releasing it, but as a 7-inch because it's an odd choice.
It must be rare though, John, because I have a lot of his
Yeah.
singles. I've never heard this version of
Yeah,
it.
I've never heard this, and this isn't on that Sound and Vision, as far as I
No.
remember. It's very Eddie Cochran.
Too early to be an AI version of it.
It's like they're phoning in the guitar, like
Yeah.
you know.
Definitely has a demo vibe to it though, like
Yeah.
the Sonic.
Sounds like a demo, and they were kind of a little off key. Some of the guitar stuff, like they didn't care.
Yeah.
Like if it was
That
a real
Panting?
take, I bet you it's a demo.
Yeah, because that Panting is not on the final.
No, unless it's mixed in real deep. It's much fuller song.
All right, kids, let's get together and have a ball.
This is supposed to be a mono fold down, U.S. mono.
Tonight.
Feel your heart going, boom, stop, get the feeling, then your head begin to wheeling. You need to hear what the teacher says, because the news is going down about the rock for dancing town.
This is probably the best Scorpions version of an MC5 song ever. But yeah. on, man. Oh well. There, let's just get rid of it for now.
There you go.
Even if we had ASMR voices, David, it's not going to go very well over the MC5.
Yeah.
Be like Bob Ross, like using a blender or something.
Bob Ross is great. Now we take a little bit of white here, and we add some red, and then
I'm going to start smashing this iron on an anvil.
there's a little tree over here. That's a little friend here.
I never got into that shit.
ASMR or Bob Ross?
Oh,
This is the MC5.
They're great live, or were great live.
yeah, I only saw the remaining members. What was it called? DTK, I think it was. MC5 DTK.
They were very active on stage, especially the one guitar player. The hell was his name? Oh, I forget.
Fred Smith and Wayne Kramer.
Oh, what is this?
Another great one. I like how Fred Smith married Patti Smith. Like it was destined.
Yeah, so if we had a ticker, but the ticker is not working as it should be. Quit doing the scorpions. Oh man, I hate it when I can't.
It's
figure out
Flamin' Groovy's
technology.
here. It says Scorpions on YouTube. Crazy.
You know, this is the thing I hate about magazines like Forbes and stuff like that. I just see here, there's an article here, it says, and the title is Iron Maiden hit #1 for the first time with a decades-old album. There's a picture here of Maiden with Blaze Bayley, okay? And I'm thinking, oh, it's the old album? And then I'll read exactly what it says. Iron Maiden's live after death recently turned 40, and thanks to the return to multiple trips in the United Kingdom where they live and got their start, live after death has reached the highest tier and reached #1. Why did they put Blaze Bayley on this? These people don't even know who was in the band at that time.
Nobody knows anything.
You know, like,
The kids are 20. Dude, people who write magazines and stuff, they're all in their 20s. They have no idea.
It's only an opinion anyhow, right? Opinions are easy.
Well,
like,
if you're doing factual stuff.
Yeah, if you're gonna make a report like that or an article, you better get your facts straight. Come on, man.
Most critics. You read some of their write-ups about movies or artists or something like that, or shows I've been to, right? Like concerts I've been to, and they're full of shit most of the time.
Unless they were sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, use photos on file. You're right, Raymond.
Are you all packed up there, Van?
No, I haven't even started.
I'm guessing Patrick's already sort of got his.
Oh, I always wait till the last second to pack my shit.
Oh, do you? You're a last minute guy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't
No,
take
I
me
usually,
long to
yeah.
pack.
I mean, I got I usually would start like I was gonna. I'll do it tomorrow.
I find that interesting, just see how people's habits.
Well, I wait
Yeah,
because
I
the
like
weather,
getting it. I like doing it early.
because the weather can change.
Yeah.
When I get home, I unpack right away.
Yeah.
You know, I know people that they be home a week and the suitcase is still by
I
the
was
door
once
or whatever.
when I came back from tour with Pile Driver. I had my suitcase open and my clothes still in there for like almost 2 weeks after the
Oof.
fact.
Yeah.
Oof. Fuck,
No,
man,
I'm like, I come
that's a
home,
little
I
lazy.
dump it all out, I pack it.
Go straight into the washer.
Yeah, you can go straight into the laundry or or whatever.
Well, we were lucky. We found a couple of laundromats on the way in the tour, like in Germany especially. We were able to do laundry a couple of times when we were out. But yeah, some of those, like the socks, they were like almost crawling by the time we got home. So.
One time in a small fishing cup way up north, in a small town called Fenelon Falls, my buddy was going in. We were up there in a hotel for a month, right? And my buddy was going in to do some laundry at a laundromat, and I took off my t-shirt and my pants, my boots, and I handed them to him. And I sat there in the car for about an hour and 15 minutes while he did the laundry in my underwear. But there was nobody on the street or nothing like that, eh?
Yeah. Nice. Fenelon Falls, that's where you said? Bobby, you said Fenelon Falls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there a few times, yeah.
Hey, Bill.
That was, in the old days, that was the only dry town up that way, right? Was Fenelon Falls. They didn't have a beer store or a tavern or nothing like that. The only thing they had was a Legion. And that's why I went into, my old man was in the war. I had a Legion card, all that. And that's why I went in to have a couple of beers, right?
Bobby, take your pills.
I'll do it later. I'm having a drink. When I run out of rye and cocoa.
Oh yeah, Dane? Where'd you
John Bandy's now the ticker, so there you go.
What stores do you go to?
What's the kicker?
That's the thing that like tells you what song it is. We call it the ticker.
Okay, all right. It's
So
a little
Scorpio.
banner thing.
Yes, the banner. Yes.
That's a good idea, Donnelly. I totally forgot about those kind of requests you can make on the road. It's a good idea.
Yeah, you gotta have socks and underwear, man. That's color for sure.
Yeah.
Got a hospital, man. Anybody wants to bring you presents, tell them to bring you a bunch of underwear.
There was a short while where I did the commando thing, but I didn't like that too much.
Are we what?
They're talking about underwear and stuff like that. As I was saying, that there was a short time
Yeah, but
where
you want to get a couple of days out of a pair of pants. That's the problem. You
Well,
want
I just felt comfortable.
When I'm working, you gotta, after the day's finished, you gotta take your underwear. I mean, you're sweating and everything, right?
Plus, it's more convenient for stretching too.
The things that get discussed on this stream sometimes just boggle the mind. I swear to God.
I'm sorry.
So it looks like it's probably going to have to be like Saturday night, Vance, or Monday for lunch. Those are the two openings.
All right, let's do Saturday.
Okay, I got it. So yeah. So
What are you
Saturday-
guys hooking up?
Well,
It's
not
Monday.
that
I gotta.
sense.
I'm kind of working. I mean, I could probably duck out, but I want to have a lot of time.
That's all right.
Well, let's do.
That's all right.
Let's do Saturday, late afternoon,
Okay.
dinner, whatever time.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, it has to be.
Patrick's retired, yet he's got this calendar. You got to fit yourself into, Vance.
I have to go. I have to go to the airport at 5:15, and after that, I'm free. So,
Okay. All right, that's fine. Yeah,
Dinner would be probably great. So yeah.
Yeah, 6:30, 7, whatever you got. Yeah.
And a chili joint or something?
No, we will not be going to a chili joint.
Are you going to go to any of the blues bars in Chicago?
We're not. I'm not. We're meeting in Texas. I'm going to Dallas.
Oh.
And because I go to see a football game pretty much every year, so I'm going to Dallas, and Vance will happen to be there, and so we are going to meet up and talk about you people.
Yeah.
Barbecue's a definite possibility, but
We're gonna
he's
talk
he's
about
in Plano.
drastic changes to the program.
Yes, we're gonna yes. See if we can get rid of the Canadian guitar player.
There'd be tariffs if you wanted to join from.
So that way Vance can get more screen time, you know, and more vocal time, you know.
Hey, listen, man, I include Vance a lot in this, you know.
Hey, Scotty, DJ Vinyl Vertigo.
What's up,
But
Cleveland?
barbecue
No worries,
definitely
buddy.
might be on
It's
the
hard to
on the
catch
menu.
up with everybody. I never
I know, it's
get
hard.
everybody. Hey, gents.
But you're in Plano though, right? You'll be in Plano. So.
Yeah, but she has a,
There's a really good pub there that serves Belgian beer. So.
well, we could go
Yeah,
there.
David Donnelly.
He's more of the beer connoisseur than
classier joints than I did. There's no way I was getting tea.
I'll drink Lone Star.
We were lucky to get
Well,
towels,
you can drink
towels and water.
Well, I know, but she's like that's.
well, she wants. Yeah, we'll bring. Yeah, then I'm all in
She
for
likes whole garden and you know. And,
Oh yeah, sounds like a woman I will get along with
or
swimmingly.
that, or Blue Moon, or
Oh, yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Blue moon of
Tops that blue ribbon.
keep on shining.
Me, I'm old style, Lone Star, 𝐶𝐶 and
Another great track.
The Scorpion's best, right?
Did they have any Schlitz there, I think? Or?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I'll have it here.
I tell you, Schlitz is not as bad a beer as people think it is.
No, they did a nice job.
I used to
bringing
drink it.
back.
I used to drink it exclusively.
Yeah.
It was in the
I gotta go take
late
the-
70s, early
and
80s,
get
the
it
number
right.
one beer in America for a long time.
Yeah.
And then they screwed it up. I read a whole thing about it on how they changed stuff and new owners, and it's quite interesting actually.
The same thing that they did here with Molson Export. That beer used to be really good, and then all of a sudden, and same with the Budweiser. The Budweiser that they served here in Canada was actually pretty good, and then they changed it. They changed some kind of distributor or something, and they changed some of the product in it.
I used to go out with a girl named Sherry Berry.
I don't know if
Unbelievable.
I ever noticed a difference in Budweiser. It still tastes the same as when I was a kid.
No, but I mean here in
That's
Canada,
why I like those like old style and stuff.
we definitely have
Yeah.
different
because
ones.
it's like hawking a beer out of the fridge for my dad or whatever, and it's just
Yeah,
I don't know.
Schlitz is not the best of all those cheap beers. I think PBR is better.
Old Style's pretty shitty.
Yeah,
Pops
I
Blue
like
Ribbon.
Old
You think
Style.
Blue Ribbon is better? Yeah.
it's more
PBR gives me a headache.
sparkly. Like Schlitz tastes a little more browner, if that makes sense. The
Okay,
flavor,
A little more weedy.
yeah, maybe weedy. It's like a brown. It's not
Liquid
literally,
bread.
but in my mind, just got a little more of a browner flavor. Whereas a Schlitz, a PBR is closer to a Budweiser, maybe even more sparkly and cleaner than a Budweiser, if that makes sense.
I used to drink Miller High Life. That was my beer of choice for a while when I was younger.
I'll drink
high
that
school,
too.
high school years.
I think when Mazzy came in, we went and had a Miller High
Black
Life.
Label, we used to like that one too.
Carling Black Label.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have beer cans. I don't think they sold that here. I think that was an East Coast deal. I still got all those beer cans. My old beer cans from the 70s. Want me to go show those, Mark?
Yeah, man, grab it.
Is that
Do you have a can collection?
I have my beer can collection from the 70s still, yeah.
That's
Like,
impressive.
they're here in a box, and I want to put them up on top of the counter in the kitchen, but I need to put a board up, or it's a project. Oh, I actually, once in a while I'll put them in the background in a video, something, whatever can I put
Yeah, you
out.
should do that. That would be great.
I have in the past. You see a little can in the corner somewhere.
What's the
Stroh's.
shirt? What's the shirt today, Vance?
I got it's a zippy hoodie. I got this. John knows this. Boston's rock station.
WAAF, yeah.
Yeah.
They were like the classic rock for a little bit.
Yeah.
Then they went. I think they went that like Pearl Jam, Soundgarden.
Yeah,
like
the alternative thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any shirt of significance with you, Patrick?
What? This?
Yeah.
No, it's just from Kauai in Hawaii.
Oh, nice. Well, that's a good. That's nice.
It's the Rasta Rooster because there's so many chickens on that freaking island. It's not even funny.
Rasta Rooster. Nice.
Apparently there was like a hurricane that like blew all these chickens onto Kauai, and now there's just overrun with chickens like everywhere.
Nice. That's cool.
Well, I just recently had a Bud Light, and I couldn't tell you the last time I had a Bud Light. But I
Ooh,
bought
that's
it.
nasty.
You know the times I had a Bud Light?
It was bad, dude. I was like,
the other time I had a Bud Light, I wished I hadn't. So, yeah.
The only times I had those are when I'm at those outdoor arenas, and I don't feel like getting those ridiculous IPAs, and they give you the Bud Light in like these big cans. Do you know what I'm talking about? At the concerts.
Yeah, I guess what I got is a big can.
Yeah, it's like because they have these like.
It's like a 16 ounce or whatever.
Yeah, awful choices. I'm like, I'll just get the Bud Light.
What are those, like 3%?
I heard Mark mention.
They're awful.
No, it was a Blackhawks thing.
I drank most
Blackhawks on the
for
cans.
50
I just got it from the store just for the can. I said, "Oh, I guess I got to drink this." So I was drinking it when I was doing the video, and it was like, yeah, you can see.
Yeah, I never drink Coors.
Is it the honey cones or the honey cone? I think is it the honey cones?
It was the honey drippers.
The honey cone. With an F.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put a moratorium on plant Zeppelin talk when we're having dinner.
What?
So,
Patrick, I got all kinds of. I'm writing notes and everything.
yeah.
This is something that the younger generation has been lost forever. No one knows what a want ad is anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
It's all like Craigslist, or there's no more want ads.
Craigslist.
But I used to get the want ads. You know, you'd look for guitars, or if you were buying a car, like you'd get the want ads.
Who talks about Craigslist?
Looking for a job.
Yeah, obviously looking for a job, but they used to have the separate paper, you know,
Yeah.
the want listings or want ads.
Oh yeah.
Employment news.
Now there is. You're right, Pip. There's no fucking want ads anymore, right? I can remember back. I used to deliver papers.
Oh, Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist.
I can remember the want ads in the paper here in the Star and Toronto in the 60s was maybe 30 pages of want ads.
Yeah.
And also at the end, stuff wanted, stuff for sale.
Yeah, we used to just look for the old car. Not that I was buying, but you just look through and you'd see all the cars that were for sale, you know, vintage cars and motorcycles.
There was a lot of jobs here back then, is what I was trying to say. But it was huge, too. The for sale section and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they said, it was 30, 35 pages big. That's huge.
And we'd also look for garage sales were listed in there. That's how you found out about garage sales.
Yep.
Yeah. They had a lot of sections in the want ads, at the back of it.
Yeah, there's all different sections.
Yeah.
I
I can remember when I was, first time I was out of school, I was 12, and I was laying around, right? And my mom said to me, "You need to go get a job." And I said, "Hey, where can I get a job?" She said, "Go get the paper and look in the want ads." I went back to school. I didn't like working. There's 95 cents an hour,
Hey, Mike, we got a warning here too for snow tonight and freezing rain. Actually, in Cleveland, you got already a lot of snow there, eh?
Well, I'm down by the lake, Mark, and we don't get it as bad as a little further north. Out in Mississauga, you're in Mississauga. How far?
I'm in Brampton.
Oh, you're in Brampton. Oh, yeah, you guys get snow up there.
Yeah, not too bad though. Not too bad. We haven't had that much so far.
Well, not like Barrie. I got a buddy who moves up to Barrie, and he gets 3-4 feet of snow all the time.
My sister lives in Barrie. She said it's always snowing there constantly.
Yeah.
This was Gene Pitney, right? Man who shot the Liberty Balance, the original.
That was a movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was a song. The song was not in the movie because
Trinity.
it was the whole. It was the whole movie, like in the lyrics.
I think that was nominated for an Academy Award, that song. For best song, you know.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe. It was a good track. But it wasn't in the movie, I know that. It was Jack Palance and Jimmy Stewart, right?
Mr. Backstage there, you're getting it too.
And John Wayne, Woody Stroud.
Yeah, John Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Was Jack Palance the bad guy, or am I making that up?
No,
Jack Palance is always
Lee Marvin.
Lee Marvin, thank you. It wasn't Jack Palance. Yes, it was John Wayne.
It's raining here too, Jens. We're supposed to get 5 inches of snow, but it's raining instead.
Oh, really? It's too warm there, eh?
Yeah, at least, I mean, that's, if it freezes up, man, it's going to be a sheet of ice out there, but.
You got a freezing rain warning here, too.
Yeah, it's raining here. They said it was supposed to be 5 inches of snow. I mean, we got 17 inches already, so.
Oh, fuck, you got a lot of snow.
This almost sounds like Irish.
He was big in...
Yeah.
John Otway's, I kind of knew it. He's great. This is not one of his better songs. It was a goofy cover, but John Otway's fantastic. And Wild Willie Barrett is sidekick. They got some really good tracks.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
we saw them live. They was nuts. Wild Billy Barrett's nuts.
I missed out.
How about playing something by Black Sabbath?
No, I don't have any Black Sabbath.
Which one's Black Sabbath again?
Yeah. Is that the one that they do in a
They're the
white
heavy
room?
Band, right? Heavy
They
band.
do
Yeah,
a
that
white room?
Tony Martin guy sings for him.
Oh yeah, that's heavy metal stuff.
So is this.
God damn it! There was something I was thinking. I was like, oh, we should play that tonight. I can't.
12 inches
Totally
of snow.
forgot.
Who's getting the 12 inches of snow? Sparky, who's getting the 12 inches of snow? Reminds me of when I was a kid.
I don't know. Is that Michigan? God, I don't want to see 12 inches of snow.
Lee, you're right. They're big. Lee's always making fun of me living out here in the East End, right?
I think Lee's going to be getting his Triumph tickets.
Probably.
Yeah, I hope to get him, man. I want to see him. One of those bands that.
We used to go to the little
like I said
club
earlier.
too, eh, Lee?
Yeah. I'd be surprised if you don't get tickets, Vance. You're usually one of these guys that we always see the pictures of, going to these shows.
Well, you never know.
Actually, we don't know if he goes to the shows. Usually he's just in front of the sign going like this.
Yeah. It's
Like I could just walk by things and go like this. Hey, look, I'm eating at the Four Seasons. McDonald's.
I just walk by the theater.
Yeah. That's what I should do.
Since when do the Four Seasons have a Happy Meal, John? I mean, it's like, come on.
No, you don't show the inside. You just show the signs.
I always do my marquee poster, but yeah, you're right.
Couple of days
I should do that.
Technically,
You're not the only one. Other people do that too. I should start doing that.
A couple of days ago, I had some time in the still between my ride and a doctor's appointment, so I went into Burger King to get the Whopper meal. Man, dude, $15. You talk about garbage food, man. Oh man.
I haven't eaten a Whataburger in 25 years, easy.
McDonald's is too expensive.
I do like Whataburger.
Well, that's garbage food too.
I could do a Whataburger, yeah. Taquitos. Yeah. Little double Whataburger.
Vance, you gonna wear a big cowboy hat to embarrass Patrick?
You're gonna wear boots.
No, that might not
Boots
hurt.
and shorts.
You're gonna put on some ropers. You're gonna put in some goat ropers and tuck half of your fucking pant jean into the boot.
Yeah, the
Spurs.
girlfriend
With Spurs.
That's glam rock style.
Get you the big belt buckle. The big belt buckle that says like
She won't let me.
rodeo.
She won't let me. I said, I'm in Texas. I got to get some boots and a big hat. She's like, no.
Wow.
You gotta
when I'm
get
here.
the cowboy boots with the chains on the back. It feels like gold glam days.
Tell her to take you to Nocona and get some boots, man.
I think we went there.
What is that?
Is it
What
in a
a
We went
burger?
to some big.
I'm a burger fan. Is what a burger a good burger?
Whataburger's
like
okay.
Whataburger.
It's a
not
chain.
great.
It's like a
not the
chain.
best.
So it's like
Yeah,
it's not. It's better than McDonald's, but it's not like going to a restaurant or making it yourself. But
It's not as good as Five Guys. Five Guys
Yeah.
is better than McDonald's.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably one of our best there. But I got a joint down at the end of the street. I took Jared, a record hound there, actually. We had banquet burgers, the double ones, right? But I'm
Oh,
going to
no
tell you,
BGR. I
that
could eat
was
a
the best
cheeseburger
burger
all
I
the
had in a lot of years, and I'm a burger
Seriously.
hound, right? We
It's
got
the perfect
burgers
meal.
here. We got
Oh,
places in Toronto where they'll sell you a hamburger
Everything, all the
for
food represented.
$130. No bull.
Well, there's one in Sault Ste. Marie called Ernie Burger. The burgers are like that big around, and it's like 4 meals. I mean, you could eat a quarter of one. Ernie Burger. That's what I think it's in Sault Ste. Marie.
Well, they had a place here down in the East End that were selling burgers that were a pound a hamburger.
Oh, this is
I
way
don't
more than a
think
pound.
you could eat
Way
anything
more
like
than a
that,
pound.
man. That's way too
Yeah, but that was I bought
Telling
one,
you.
right? They call it their heart attack burger, and it's two cheese.
I haven't had.
Oh, they throw egg on now. They put the fried egg on it.
No, it didn't have a fried.
Oh,
egg.
that's good too.
Usually the heart attack ones have that fried egg on there and bacon.
Well, yeah, I had
I
lots
can,
of bacon on it, right?
A
They
burger
had
with
the
everything.
baconator, right? Yeah, you know,
Perfect meal, man. Cheeseburger
the
with
place was
everything.
dirty.
All the food groups
The
are
place was
represented.
dirty, but it was full. People getting these great big. It's gone now, the place, right? But the food they served was they put the calories, on each thing, right? And they were proud of it, one of the burgers were like 4,600 calories. Right?
Oh.
That's great.
All right, Ernie Burger is still around. Let me see if there's a picture of the
You're
burger.
Harding, and a thank you for that, man. Jesus.
And there's a lot of, and here in Chicago, there's a lot of these smash burger places too.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm a fan of the smash burger.
I'm
I like them fat. I like those fat burgers.
Don't get me wrong.
Well, homemade. First place they
You
gotta
need
be
an appetizer
homemade.
before you get the big burger.
They gotta be squeezed by hand, not by a machine. A decent burger. Right?
What is it, some live
It's a
bootleg
pat,
thing?
not a poke. This is a poke. This is a pat. Remember Better Off Dead? With the guy from Porky's was the boss.
Oh,
Do you remember that? When he was... Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Better Off Dead, the movie?
yeah, I remember that.
Patrick, do you remember that?
Oh, is that the one where the guy dies?
John
and he's
Cusack,
like,
it was actually the guy from Porky's was the boss,
Yeah.
and he's like, that's a poke, this is a pat, and he puts his cigar into the...
This is kind of Vance adjacent.
Still Testament, huh?
Yeah, is it still Testament on
No,
the
it just changed, as I
It
said.
shows scorpions on mine.
Mine's Scorpions.
No, I'm getting Temple of the Dog. Oh, the YouTube still says Scorpions.
Yeah.
It was good stuff, man.
Good news. Good news.
Oh yeah, White Castles, man.
I love White Castle.
After a good night after drinking.
God, what
never
the
been to
how
any
the
of
hell
those
can you
places.
eat? White Castle's horrible. Horrible.
Oh man,
We already had this discussion.
Wait,
It's
you
up there with Taco Bell, where I could order
Oh.
like eight things.
no.
I love that.
Taco
You get
Bell.
like
We used to
eight-
call that
eight-
Drano Bell.
8 tacos with like just that
Oh yeah,
cheese,
you get the
just that
box of
mixture
10
of cheese.
tacos.
Yeah.
What I liked was you get the hard
Wow.
shell inside the soft shell.
What we used to do at Taco Bell at the drive-thru was get one of everything.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a serious eater.
You know, if you had 4 people, it was
Yeah.
reasonable.
I was
One of
back
everything.
I mean, I still am, but not like I did.
Man, like
I mean, you get me and my
can't
cousin out, man. We'll
I
one
can't
night we
remember
went
the
out
last
and-
time I went to a burger place, man. Like
I haven't been to Taco Bell in many years, though.
I haven't been to McDonald's in 10
Taco
years.
Bell with like 30 tacos. Man, I was hurting. I mean, we did 15
Well,
each.
I
at least.
mean, if you're gonna,
Me and my
if you're gonna
cousin
go to-
would go in and would go to Hooters and order 100 wings. I'd have
Oh,
49,
God.
he had
Yuck.
51.
Oh.
I mean,
100
Yeah.
wings. What were
I don't
they?
think I'd want
A
that.
lot of food.
Like your
man.
pinky? And were these wings like your pinky?
what?
100 wings, you said. Ooh.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work to get meat.
I don't understand it. I didn't grow up with White Castle, but I was exposed to it, and that stuff's nasty no matter how you slice it.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
a wafer of soy-infused pseudo beef
Yeah, crepe
on,
paste.
on like a.
I doubt it was that soy infused. They didn't use a lot of meat. And this
Oh,
is,
yeah.
we're talking 35 years ago or whatever, I doubt there was much soy in those burgers back then.
Horrible.
In fact, now I got a craving for stuff.
The rolls were really light.
Yeah, those sort of
light and soft. It wasn't like a McDonald's. Sometimes it's like
gonna get White
just
Castle
tastes like a
in
piece of
Texas,
bread.
that's for sure.
like that plain bread.
But you might get Crystal Burger in Texas.
Okay,
Oh
I
man,
think
Landman
Crystal's
is
the
great,
equivalent.
man.
Dorky, all this is when you're drunk. No one's going sober at
No.
4 o'clock to White Castle
Never,
for a dinner.
Never,
But there's other places here too. There's little grills that you can hit up. When
You gotta put bacon
when you
and
go down
cheese
to
on my burgers. I won't eat them.
we go to TBK Taco
Add
Burrito
bacon and
King.
cheese on a burger.
Thousand Island dressing, Bobby.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? Isn't it, John?
Thousand Island dressing.
Onion.
I always put Thousand Island on my
You
burgers.
can put a tomato.
Not my McDonald's,
But I
but
gotta have
when I
onion
make it myself.
on my burgers. I love onion.
You get this thing called super fries. It's a bed of fries, and they
I am
basically
learning
just
so
put a
much
burrito on
about you
top
guys
of it.
tonight.
Oh, dude,
Wow.
I go out with
McCain.
my cousin, man. We'll
McCain
pound
super fries.
3 pieces between the two of us. It's like a pizza and a half.
I make a good burger.
Yeah, barbecue.
I would be such a disappointment to you, Vance, if I went out with that dinner with you. I'd be like, I'm like a bird compared to how you guys eat, man.
Well, I can't do that much anymore. I don't eat as much as the mornings.
My brother makes a good.
I've
burger.
cut back, but there was a time where I would whip
good
down
stuff.
like 3 Wendy's triples. You know,
What?
it'll be no big deal. Oh yeah,
Holy fuck, man.
and then go home and have pizza. That's a true story.
The Colonel. You
Hey,
got a
nothing
piggy
the
bank.
matter with pizza. Nothing the matter with
Holy
pizza.
fuck. Yeah, but not after 3 triple-double burgers there.
3 Wendy's triples, yeah. Dude.
Wow,
Holy
some
fuck.
people have an appetite, Mark. There's no, no question.
Well,
Appetite, but
You know,
Are we talking about
if I didn't
pizza?
eat- If I don't eat like lunch or something, and I could eat the whole pizza. That's no big deal.
well, yeah,
I can-
that's different.
I can eat a medium pizza.
No, I'm
No,
talking like
I'm
can
saying,
eat
yeah,
a
you eat a
large
pizza,
I can eat
but
2
not after
medium
3
pizzas.
triple
like a
burgers.
16, 18 inch.
Wow.
Corporal, you put provolone cheese on it. Provolone is different. American cheese takes away the taste.
Velveeta.
Pro-
If I'm barbecuing a burger, get
provolone.
some barbecue sauce and some
On my
fucking Velveeta on that
Oh,
bad boy. Oh yeah.
I always put cheese on my burger, but yeah.
I used to not put cheese on my burger.
Cheese,
I
I cook
always
the
cheeseburger.
onions.
And it's gotta
Yeah,
have
it-
some fat in it too. It can't be that
Oh,
lean
hell yeah.
meat for me.
I'll even add bacon into
have
ground
some
beef,
fat
man.
in
I'll chop up bacon and put it into a ground beef patty.
I'll
man.
always remember
Give it a little
Patrick's
extra
comment.
fat.
There's nothing you can do to make bacon healthy.
Nope. But it's
Well,
all
Put
good,
it on
man.
the-
Everybody.
You
loves
could
it.
put it on the paper towel and go like this. That's how I make it healthy.
Nah, you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
put
that's-
I dry it off on the
Make it
paper
healthy.
towel.
You
It
save
makes it
that,
healthy.
Talks about all the bad
actually
stuff.
save that bacon grease. You put it in a cup and you put it in the fridge. And when you're frying certain things, oh wow, fish fry. Hey,
Oh.
listen, I'm telling you right now.
My
when you're
mom
frying,
does that.
When
Ugh.
you're frying fish,
Ugh.
nothing's better to fry fish than bacon fat.
Yeah, and your arteries just sit there with a sign that says "I surrender, I surrender."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
Ah, fuck. Screw your arteries.
crazy bread. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom used to do that. I won't eat that shit. There's no way.
No, I mean, well, I would hit Taco Burrito King after a good night too. Right?
What do you do
TBK.
with pork chop fat? Cut it off and throw it in the garbage?
Give it to the
Yeah, I
dog.
don't eat
You-
that.
I eat it.
You fucking run
I don't eat
man. Some people chop out, they cut off every little piece of fat on their feet.
No.
Yeah,
You need a little
You
fat.
your fat.
You need a little bit of the fat, you know.
I told you,
Your
I would be a
body needs
disappointment.
fat. Your
Yeah,
But
body-
that's
I
some
know.
of the
You
flavor.
don't
That's a
need that
different
fat.
flavor. You need some of it.
Yeah, you need some fat, but you don't need that fat.
Well, look at the Eskimos. That's all they eat is fat, pretty much.
Hey,
Right?
man.
Blubber and shit,
You're
right?
gonna do.
Yeah, but I'm not living in the snow. I don't need the extra layers.
Oh, those are
Well, yeah, that's
Here.
one reason why you need fat.
it's
It's
tzatziki
cold,
fat
right?
on the fries. You can get
Your
that all
body
over the
needs
place.
I like tzatziki. That's actually good.
Actually, having a little bit of fat on your body is more healthy than being, 0 or 5% fat. They have that markers, for athletes, how much the fat's on the body and shit like that. But
I
actually,
can believe that.
No,
Yeah,
a healthy body has to have fat.
I remember there was an article that Stallone did when he was doing Rocky 3. He said he got his body fat so low that it actually became unhealthy. He said that mentally he started getting really screwed up and he didn't feel right from it. He said only after he got fat back on him, he said then he started feeling normal again. But he really cut himself. If you look at Rocky 3, he was really thin for that Mr. T fight.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, that prisoner of war thing didn't help.
Yeah, well.
Brand new blackberry zero sugar Dr. Pepper. This seems like addictive.
Huh, interesting.
Oh.
Ryan Coke. This stuff is not addictive.
Got water.
Yeah,
Rye
same here,
whiskey,
water.
rye whiskey.
Oh yeah, wild women.
Where the hell did I put that?
Lake Michigan water.
Okay, so I know
That's
I've
a
had a
nice
copy.
cup there,
I know I've had a
right?
copy or two of this record before, so
Okay, make me big.
I couldn't resist. But here you go.
Oh, look at that. With promotion, is it a white label?
No, there's no white label, but it's promo. It's a promo. It's got Polydor. It's a legit promo sticker, but yeah.
I had a fold-out, a Canadian fold-out of that.
How many
Nice.
is that now?
I don't know. I don't want to count.
I have 2.
Maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, I have 2, and I never really try to see which one sounds better. But I didn't get
Yeah.
the reissue though.
Some people really
I still
love that.
I still have more Aqualung copies than I do that though. So yeah. I have a lot of
Now,
Aqualung.
Aqualung.
Let's play Iron Maiden, Cross-Eyed Mary.
Sitting on the park bench.
I'm giving my cousin's or my buddy's kid a copy of Aqualung. But did that come on a green?
Hey,
Christmas
buddy, how you doing,
originally, or
buddy?
was that a custom?
I
Aqualung,
think so.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
in
Aqualung's
the
on
UK
green. I don't know. There's probably multiples.
In the UK, it was there. In Germany, it was like a pink Vertigo, pink Chrysalis. Not Vertigo, but a Chrysalis label. And then it was the pink rim island, but the pink Aqualung, German Aqualung, might be my favorite. It's close.
Aqualung.
That's a good album.
It's okay.
I can't stand Jethro
it's
Tull.
not bad.
You're a prog guy. How can you not stand Jethro Tull?
I don't like that flute shit. Nah, I don't know.
Such a hater.
It's the cod piece.
And he has that really bad position where he stands with his leg, like, looks like
He's a
like
big
Yeah, I know what
He's
you're
a
talking
big-
about.
He's
Hey,
a
not
big
a
fan
front
of the
man.
cod.
He's not a
big fan
front
of the
man
cod.
you could root for. You know.
Mark, I seen that video of David Donnelly, that new song, and you had something to do with that.
Yeah, I don't know Crystal
I
Burger.
mixed it and
Daddy.
mastered it.
That's I think similar to White Castle. That's the
Yeah, I haven't seen a
That
White
was a
Castle in
pretty good
years.
video. That was a pretty
Oh,
good
I got
song.
there's one not too far.
Yeah, I think-
I'm sure they're
it
still in
turned
New
out
York, but
I enjoyed it.
I like that they're a fort. You know, like if there's a zombie
Yeah.
apocalypse, like the White Castle's a safe place. McDonald's all glass. You don't want to go to McDonald's.
No, yeah,
the
it's
zombies,
solid.
even
you
the
know,
zombies
they got
won't eat it that
thick
thick.
brick, and you could get on the roof and hide behind.
It's smooth, like it's a fort. And if you go behind the kitchen, it's got the plexiglass,
Yeah,
bulletproof glass. So you got a place to retreat.
Green's right, Patrick.
Hang on. Save.
So you're getting snow up there, then, huh, Mike?
Talking to me or Mike?
Mike Spins. He's up in.
Oh yeah, he's getting snowed.
Mike, you're in Wisconsin, right? Or Minnesota?
I think it's in Michigan. I thought, or am I thinking of someone else?
I'm looking at Kingston Road out my window here. That's a 6-lane sort of main street there, Carberia.
Well, Mike Spins. This is good music for snow blowing, right? This Never Say Die record.
Snow all over the place, but the road's just wet. Supposed to sort of rain, sleet, ice maybe a little later on.
That's one thing I gotta do next year.
I like winter
this
weather,
area.
right?
I'm gonna do something about winter seasons.
I don't have this record. That's one record I never bought.
What is with my keyboard now?
Once upon a time,
I like the.
favorite season.
I've always liked the
I
time.
was the hockey player.
There's a lot of snow blowing going on when they made this, Mike.
Yeah, different kind of snow.
Yeah, and then just wait till they got to technical.
Actually, you're joking, John, but they did in Toronto when they recorded a lot of it was in the dead of winter.
Yeah, I was thinking more snow blind.
I know, but that was a lot of Volume 4 was all
Yeah,
snow.
yeah, I know.
We got
I think
studios in
I think from Volume 4 on out, in the
Yeah.
80s.
There was a new recording studio, I think.
Yeah, what am I missing?
in Toronto.
I don't have Sabotage, and I
There's
don't
a few new
have
studios, Bob.
Technical Ecstasy.
You don't need Sabotage.
Yeah, you need them all.
I do. I need them all.
You don't need Technical Ecstasy.
I know. But
That's
I like
couple
much
of
better
bands
than
on
Never Say Die, to be honest.
What? Technical Ecstasy?
Yeah.
Never Say Die is way better than Technical
No,
What we need here
Never
is
Say Die is
way
like
better.
recording plant.
terrible
We need
songs.
recording.
Anything that has a saxophone in the song, forget it.
Oh,
Oh,
please.
come on.
Forget it,
Mark.
man. That's not
Saxophone was rock and roll before your distortion
not in
pedals.
Not in Black Sabbath. It's not. Forget it.
A dirty sax back in the 50s and early 60s, fantastic. The sax was,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
very
after,
sax.
after the piano, I mean, piano was the first sort of lead instrument in rock and roll, but the sax, right? Later on, it was the sax. Before
Piano's another wimpy instrument.
All right, we're going to hear the Saints Know Your Product.
I feel the presence of Eddie Perez coming over me.
That's what I want to hear. Let's think of then maybe we'll hear X-Ray Specs, Bondage.
It all sucks, man. What are you guys playing?
You can't proactively just say it sucks without hearing it. It does not work that way.
I do all the
Yeah,
time.
I heard it
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
true. John does all the time. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I just hate it. Even if
If
it's
I don't like the name of the band or the way the guy looks, I'm down.
He has a mustache. He's out, right, John?
Yeah,
If
he's
he-
out.
if
Unless
anybody
it's, there's rules. If you're German, you could have a mustache.
If
Certain-
any-
like in the
if any one
70s,
person-
it was reasons.
If any one person in the band even acknowledged the existence of Steely Dan, John will not like them. It's like, you know, if you give
I
any
don't want
kind of
to
credit.
acknowledge. I mean, I like people who like Steely Dan. I just don't like Steely Dan.
Yeah.
They got a couple of good songs, but yeah, you know, most of their music is, you know,
I'll admit, I like Asia. I like that album.
well, a couple of songs.
I like Steely Dan. I got a bunch of records.
Yeah. Same here.
Didn't that guy like 15 and 16-year-old kids get him on heroin?
Yeah, German. I don't know how it was in Canada, Lee, but you didn't want a mustache in America. But
Hey,
in
the
the
Rolling
80s.
Stones had used saxophone. How's that?
There's a.
I'm sure,
There's a
I
band
bet
here
Bowie
in
has
Dresden
some
in
sax. Bowie
Chicago,
played
the
saxophone.
Yeah, I know.
Owner band, they use a sax.
So yeah, so do you hate
I'm
Bowie?
talking about metal. Like Black Sabbath does not have to have a saxophone in its music.
Oh, they're kind of like they're expanding their horizons.
They were really fucked up on drugs. That's what it was.
Well, yeah.
I seen Junior Walker talking about sax players. I seen Junior Walker in the 60s. Of course, he did shotgun.
Hanoi Rock saxophone.
I don't like Hanoi Rock.
What was that band? Glory Bell. What was that Swedish band? Were they
He
Swedish
sold a
or
lot of
German?
records.
Swedish, right?
Randolph. He was a sax player.
German?
He sold a lot of
Glory
records.
Bell.
John Paul
Never.
Jones can play saxophone.
Oh God.
John Paul Jones could play anything just about that guy. Eh?
Did he play flugelhorn?
I can just see me at dinner, man. At one time,
Man,
like going, dude,
man,
doing
A lot of
doing
people
dine
don't
and
know
dash.
he did the French horn.
I
And
think John Paul Jones was the most talented guy on Led Zeppelin bands.
Oh.
You know,
oh yeah, that's the
he
secret
did the
weapon.
arranging and all of that horse shit. Played a
Yeah. The rest of the guys were hacks compared to
I'm
John
not-
Paul
I'm not-
Jones.
He was a secret weapon.
I'm gonna have to have a signal with
Well-
my phone sound. If I go like this, it's dash time because the Vance is like talking about fucking Robert Plant,
no, I
Led
could-
Zeppelin, John Paul Jones.
I'm not a Robert Plant fan. Jimmy Page and
Patrick's looking
Bonzo,
forward to this trip.
fantastic, right? Jimmy Page and Bonzo, fantastic, right?
Nah, they were terrible, Bobby. What are you talking
Jimmy
about?
Page was great in the studio. Live, he's like kind of hit or miss. I mean, he's still one of the legends.
Well, early,
I'll say this. He got
I
sloppy
seen
in
him
his
early.
lives,
The Page
his
wasn't, you know,
and
all tripped
the
out.
lifestyle.
Right.
You know,
But if you were working on a record, like arranging and overdubbing, you couldn't get a better guy than Jimmy Page to be there, you know?
no, but the early tours. I mean, he was on fire those first. You know,
Yeah. Well, those songs were meant for a four-piece. When they started
Yeah.
going, Houses the Holy On, you know, you got like 6 guitars or
Yeah.
acoustic, like overdubs, and it's
it was
hard to recreate that.
duplicate. Yeah.
And Hammond
Yeah, man,
organs. And
Yeah.
I just looked at the venue that Triumph is playing in San Antonio. It holds 20,000 fucking people.
Yeah.
They're playing
they were
a
big there,
4,000
weren't
seater here.
Yeah, if you look at the tour, I really think they went. Someone booked it by where they were popular.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, unless they're gonna.
I gotta get
You know, I don't think they play in New York City. They're playing Long Island, which had all the metalheads, and then they're playing upstate New York. Like,
They're playing Darien Lake there, right?
yeah, so it's like it makes sense. That's like where the
Yeah.
I
Well,
think they screwed up when
they
they
were big
came
in
here.
Texas. They were big in Boston, your area too, right? So they're gonna
I mean,
play.
everyone knew. I grew up in New York, you know, so that's where I remember them. But I don't know how they were big, but they weren't. They weren't Twisted Sister big, you know. Like, it's hard to say. I was just a kid, so I couldn't. I never saw them, so I can't grasp how big of a place they would have played.
I noticed too that the venue they're playing at, there's shows before and after. So I thought maybe because I looked at the dates and there was a couple days in between whatever they're playing before Chicago, and I thought, okay, maybe they'll add another shows.
Yeah.
So the Irving show, there's only 8,000 seats. Huh. So San Antonio, where they really
still, I mean, we say only, but I mean that's a
oh, I know,
that's a damn good sized place.
But San Antonio's 19,000. You know, twice as big in San Antonio. They're playing the stadium twice.
People our age don't Triumph. I could ask all my nieces and nephews.
But like we think of Motorhead as a classic band. They weren't playing 8,000 seats in America.
But to your point about size, so San Antonio is like half the size of Dallas, and they're playing a 19,000 seat auditorium. Dallas is massive, and they're playing 9,000. So they're assuming that they're going to really draw and Triumph because that's really where the first American city that embraced them. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's probably why they're going to do
the people who love heavy music are now like spread out. Like they're in their working class areas or suburbs. Like not like the city's not full of like metalheads anymore. They're full of 20-year-olds and rich people, you know.
Well, but they're gonna rely on their past, and they're gonna see if they can draw the same. You know, if their drawing power is the same, and we'll see. We'll see once they start tickets tomorrow what happens, right? Because we knew early on with the Rush one, once they started putting tickets up, you saw right away how they were gonna go. Will they add dates? Will they not add? Will they do smaller venues? Will they move it? Who knows, right?
Yeah, I wonder if they'll move that. I'm surprised they're not doing the Allstate when they came here, they'd fill that place when it was the Rosemont Horizon.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I'll show you what I put in the stocking.
Unless, like I said, if this goes well, they'll come back and maybe do a bigger.
Yeah, you never. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a feeler, right? They're seeing what it's like, right?
Yeah, because this is what, May? I mean, the summer.
You might need a necromancer for some of that lineup.
When's the last show? In April?
The last it was in June. The last show was June.
Okay.
Boston.
So then you got the rest of the summer to come back and do outdoor theaters, you know?
Yeah, they can do other stuff. Yeah.
I could see them coming back doing Tinley Park.
Yeah, you never know, man. You know?
Yeah.
I'm convinced
this is like
that
Ron Wood's band.
Or they do.
This is Ron Wood's band, yeah. Great band. Truly great band.
You think they could open for Rush?
I don't think, now that I thought about it, I don't think they're going to be doing, I think Rush is going to do another evening with. I don't think they're going to be doing it.
No opening back for Rush.
I figured they would have said something.
So who's playing in April Wine? No Miles. I mean, is anybody?
I have no idea. I don't follow April Wine. I've never been on April Wine play.
They should have gotten Max Webster to open for them.
If you CK,
they were soft rock, man. That's all they you know.
They were not soft rock.
They weren't. They were like FM hard rock. Like
they were FM.
They got a little softer later on. A little more commercial.
I seen them early, but
yeah, but they were. You'd file them with like
because you saw them early, and they stayed that way.
They're like early REO Speedwagon, and you know. They're probably very similar to REO Speedwagon. They both kind of went AOR, a little commercial FM.
Yeah.
They started like a rock band.
They weren't my bag.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Greenway's still there. Okay. Gord actually played
Yeah,
with
they were
Brian.
good
We played
musicians.
for a
I
while.
mean, they were good musicians, no question about it. It's just that the music was kind of blah to me, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, different strokes, that's all.
Well, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Some people like Chilliwack and some people hate them, right?
But if you're going to a Triumph show, the odds are in your favor. You like April Wine. It's like a perfect opening band. You know, if April Wine were opening, just pick a random band. Journey was coming through. Most people wouldn't know who April Wine was.
Yeah.
But it's a perfect opening band for Triumph.
That's a good point, John. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually didn't think of that way.
So, Vipper, you like April Wine more than you like Steely Dan?
No, I don't. I don't really like April Wine, but April Wine, at least I'll say they're a rock and roll band. Steely Dan is like a studio. I don't know. To me, if you equivalent every band or genre music into writers, like books, like let's say punk rock is the beatnik writers, or science or heavy metal is horror writers, or whatever it is, Steely Dan is the Hallmark cards. Like the poems on Hallmark cards. It's very nice writing, but it's not Mark Twain. You know, it's not even like a fun thriller you'd read on the airplane.
We're talking about the romance, right?
I'm talking about the guy who writes poems on a Hallmark card. That's Steely Dan.
Oh. I one time read, this was maybe 15, 20 years ago, that the people, you know, you talk about book readers normally are a little more intelligent than somebody that doesn't read. They were saying that anybody that reads romance novels exclusively.
Oh yeah, Mike. I think we talked about that, Mike.
They have a very low IQ.
Well, now all the light show is going to be barrel
I would
lights.
imagine anyone who reads
lasers and stuff
compared to people who don't read, right?
That's when lasers will burn your
Well,
eyes.
apparently the people that read sci-fi are the brightest out of all the readers.
You know, go check out my Triumph video, 1984 Triumph Elmina concert. He's up there.
Here's my saxophone song for you, Mark.
Yeah, they got nothing
great
new
song.
going on, right?
So
Well,
good.
The old stuff and shit, really.
Let's shoot the professor.
Who else
We
did
need
you
him
see
now.
them with? Was there anybody else with April Wine other than just April Wine?
Time goes by.
Hopefully, you know, you got to see somebody else.
No, there's only going to be two people. I think it's just Triumph and April Wine, unless they put a local opener, which kind of
No, that would suck.
yeah,
I
that
wouldn't
would
like
be
that.
terrible.
I don't need to. You know, I don't need to.
Actually, they should. That's a real gripe I have. Real gripe I have with touring bands, where there's only one band playing, a one band, and their touring opener. They should always throw that local band in.
I don't have that song.
Bring up the local band, give them a little publicity, a little exposure, and then the local band brings in their friends at a
And
big show.
local bands used to do concerts.
The old days, they'd always have a local band on the shows.
But it'd be always crickets though when they were on. There'd be like nobody there. There's like an echoing hall when they were playing.
People would
didn't
be
matter.
people would be tailgating.
There'd be enough. No, I'm not talking about at the arenas. I just mean at the theater shows, at the 8,000, 2,000, 4,000 seaters. You know, even the 1,200 seaters.
Even the clubs. Even the clubs, you'd have a band playing.
You really should.
Brought a local
They need
band
to
up.
nurture the local scene and have a local band on. Not paid much money, but you get to say, "Hey, I played with this big artist," and you bring your 25 friends, girlfriends in. It adds to the club, and it helps the local band. It helps everybody to bring in that local band.
Well, sometimes you had to sell those tickets, or you had to pay. So
Yeah, we never had to sell on the East Coast, but you might only get paid $300, and you got to split 4 ways or whatever. But
Nice
but
pick.
you had a chance to play in front of, even if it was half full. You're playing instead of just your local bar.
Alice Cooper played for free.
It used to be standard.
Alice Cooper played for free at the John Lennon 1969 Peace Festival right down at Varsity.
Well, that's when he threw the chicken in.
And he backed up Gene Vincent, which I only learned like 2 years ago.
Well, you know, actually, pretty much all them guys had, you know,
Double duty.
Lewis,
Yeah, double duty.
they all had backup guys that were playing the concert, right?
See, Bobby, this is rocking right here.
It is.
But I definitely see how this isn't Bobby's
This is
scene.
April wine, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's still not. It's flaw rock to me. I'm a blues rock guy, is what I am, right? Or original hillbilly rock, that kind of stuff, right? I mean, it's just a preference. To me, it's flaw.
Yeah, this was big here.
Lee, you're very Canadian.
It's got a lot of airplay here.
Streetheart's been around forever.
Maple
apparently.
syrup sweet. That's these guys. Maple syrup sweet. They were popular here in Canada, though. I will admit they were big.
Massively popular.
Oh yeah, big time, right? They headlined a lot of concerts, and they did shows on their own a little later on, right? There was one I remember where Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush, right, were in the same gig, right? That was a pretty good show. That one.
I like the rock.
Get hot, baby.
Toronto used to be a great city for rock and roll.
Not
man.
much on lyric writing, but it's still good.
They were good musicians too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Didn't they have the video at Le Studio when they did one for this song?
Yeah, I mean, but they were old school. Like where they started in bars and they had to, impress people who were there just to drink. They were like a working band. They're from that era. They probably started in the 60s, as kids.
Darren, correct me if I'm not wrong. Isn't the video for this song at Le Studio like how they did Tom Sawyer in that same room there?
Yeah, Lee, I'm just joking. First concert, April Wine.
Yeah, Darren might know. Darren knows a lot of shit.
I know you're very cultured.
He'll start losing that memory as he ages. Yeah.
I think I might go to Toronto for the Rush gig if I can.
Oh,
It would make sense.
If you do, let me know. We'll hook up.
Oh, for sure.
I hear they phone it in when they play out of overseas, out of their country. they would play a little better for the homers.
I don't know.
They got a drum track.
Do you need a visa to come to Canada?
I have a passport.
Well, really, yeah. Maybe a passport? I don't know.
I have a passport.
I used to go down to the States when they didn't need a passport and they didn't bother you. They said, where are you from?
That's like 20 years ago.
Oh, that's longer than that. I used to go down there in high school.
If I go to Toronto, I'll probably stay a week there. If I'm going to go all the way up there, I'll probably stay for a week.
Hey, Pat, welcome.
I might go to a couple of shows. I'll have to ask, but apparently I'm on the friends and family list. So I mean, I think I can go wherever, but I could be wrong. But yeah.
Oh, it's not nice to be wrong.
Well, I know that Klatubar is. I think his wife is like really high up involved in the tour.
If you get to Toronto, we ought to meet up in the Gasworks. That's a really, really famous.
We got a good request coming in.
And guys that like to go to the bar. Ozzy Osbourne, it was his favorite bar. Prince's favorite bar. Keith Richards' favorite bar. My favorite bar was the 𝐿/𝐴𝐼𝐿/𝐴𝐼𝐿. Gasworks section. Yeah, you'd have to maybe see the 𝐿/𝐴𝐼𝐿 because that's probably the most famous bar in Toronto for people.
I heard that bar's in trouble again. I heard that they're selling it off again.
Who's in trouble?
The 𝐿/𝐴𝐼𝐿.
Oh, the 𝐿/𝐴𝐼𝐿.
The Gasworks, that's still open? I thought that was a long time ago.
Well, a guy spent $1.5 million or something refurbishing it and everything else like that.
Yeah,
kids,
Gasworks is a big shop now.
People don't drink. The bars don't. People don't drink as much at shows. You notice that, Vance?
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, it used to just be everyone would drink, and now like the young kids don't drink.
Cost $6 or $7 a beer.
Yeah, but like a whole bunch of all those kids in their 30s, early 40s, no one drinks.
The Gasworks is now the Berkeley Street Theater. Bobby.
One of those
Gasworks doesn't exist
about
anymore.
$16 at the venue here.
Yeah, I knew that they were gone a long time ago.
When I first started drinking these, 50 cents to Ryan Coke.
Yeah, but that's Bobby. Come on, that was like 30 years ago.
Yeah, more than 30 years ago.
More than
We took probably 50 years ago.
Yeah, 50 years
You go
ago.
to a hockey game or whatever.
I'm trying to be nice here, you know.
55 years ago, 50 years ago. Yeah.
And plus, don't forget, the police here, I mean, I don't know if it is in the States, but here, they're pretty hardcore on the drinking and driving here. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I'll take an Uber, man.
Yeah. Yeah, do not drink and drive. But a lot of
Or
people,
a
like...
non-drinker. I don't drink, so that's not a problem.
But a lot of the young people live in the city. They're not driving necessarily coming out of these shows, but they still don't drink.
No, actually, no.
Mark will be our designated
Right.
driver as I drink Bobby under the table. So there we go.
You used to be able to
I
hit
think more people are getting
You
high.
used to be able to drink and drive. So
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
As long
But
as you
there's-
didn't hit anybody or
I
drive
don't-
up on
I don't really
sidewalks.
drink that much when I go out, Vance. Like I'll get a beer if I know I have an Uber or a ride or something. But I don't drink. But there's no lines at the bar. I used to sit like 2 or 3 people deep trying to get beers at a show, and there'd be cups everywhere at the end of the show, and it's just not like that anymore.
Right.
No.
Yeah, I don't drink at shows at all. Really, it's very rare.
You used to be able to smoke there too.
No, you can't do that here.
A lot of cigarette butts on the floor back.
No
in
smoking in bars or the venues.
Yeah, no smoking now.
the- I missed that, man.
It's fine for me.
Yeah,
I used to love going to restaurants and then after my meal, having a smoke and a cup of coffee.
See, I used to hate people like you at restaurants like that. I just
fuck off, you bastard.
you people like that should be hostile.
You.
Yeah, some rock and roll you are, Mark.
Clap your hands, everybody.
You ruined it for us guys, us smokers. You tree huggers. Right,
Tree
you can't
huggers.
smoke outside
I
on the
wouldn't
patio.
call Mark a tree hugger. That's for sure. Not a fucking tree hugger.
He's a tree hugger.
He's not a tree hugger. No.
Well, each to their own. Never
Maybe a
mind,
tree
Mark.
hump, but I don't know about-
I've had people, tell me, oh, no, you can't be smoking here, right? That was back when you were allowed and all that.
Mark's known to get some wood.
I don't even see people smoke anymore.
Mark's been known to.
If you walk down the street, I don't see smokers anymore.
No, it's a lost art.
There's no art to smoking. What are you talking about?
No, there is.
Oh,
Mark's been known to throw his lumber around.
To do it right.
I just did a French roll.
I did it right for many,
Down to
many
the
years.
sawmill,
so, yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's right. Down at a sawmill, there's an art to cut and
Flicking your cigarette butt, too, is an art. Flicking your cigarette butt at somebody, right? Robert Mitchum in Thunder Road, good example. Get him in the eye.
Cigarette smoking is gone now.
The old,
Well,
You know,
the doctors, they tell
Bobby,
you-
pull it out of your ear and in your mouth. You know that one?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I know you know it.
I used to be able to, do the trick where you just, back into
Flip
your
it.
mouth, right?
Yeah.
I don't attempt that anymore, none of that kind of stuff, right? I still can flick them pretty good.
I can't imagine Bobby being a vape guy, like switching to vaping,
A what?
A vapor. Those guys that instead of smoking now, they do that vape thing.
As soon as I seen that, I had a couple of vape thingies, and I thought to myself, what the fuck are they putting in this fucking oil? I mean, it's not, government ain't got any rules or anything else like that. Who knows what's in this fucking shit, right? So I didn't vape at all right now. Then I find out some of these companies are putting like cancerous shit in there and crap like that, right? No, thank you.
Yeah, we don't want any cancerous stuff in our body, right, Bobby?
No.
I like cigars too, right? I got a pipe here, but I haven't bought any pipe tobacco. I used to smoke a pipe too, right? All that stuff has gotten super expensive though, right?
The pipe smoking. You must be a Steely Dan fan then. You're doing the pipe, right?
Or he's solving mysteries. Depends on the type of pipe.
Laying pipe all night. Satisfy that woman.
Not the mic.
Laying pipe all night long.
What is happening? Laying pipe all night. Really? Is that where it's gone to?
Right?
No, we were singing Steely Dan. So
Right.
isn't that the lyrics?
That's a drugstore pipe, I could tell.
Right.
What are you talking about? He's showing a bong. What does he have there?
That looks like a drugstore pipe too.
You can put drugs in 80 pipe, man. I remember.
No, but they used to be the ones you sold at the drugstore.
Oh, well,
I used to know pipes.
Well, not this one.
No, not that one. Definitely not that one.
Like the
That was
pop
my
pipe
dad.
kind of ones.
He smoked some pipe tobacco. Some pipe tobacco smells pretty good, actually, right?
I would put my in the hard times. I would put my cigarette
times.
tobacco in there. Hard
Oh,
times.
oh.
Like drum
That
and
was a hot time.
Bugle Boy.
Textile factory shut down. Yeah,
Hard
it's
times.
times. Dusty Rhodes put me in hard times. I can't find the
You better
record,
be
but I
half
was
the man you say you are.
I was in Best Buy yesterday, and so whenever I go to Best Buy, I don't know why I never buy a record, but I always go look at the record section, and there they had a Mazzy Star first album reissue, and I remember Herkimer saying that those sounded good, so I bought it. It was like $20. I took it home, cleaned it. That thing sounds fantastic. I think it might even sound better than the original that you sent me, and I was like,
Nice.
holy shit. I was like going, fine. They're actually starting to get to where reissues are okay, you know. So I was quite impressed, man.
You know what's funny? I thought when Patrick was going to start this, he was going to say, I went to Best Buy and I found a Dusty Rhodes vinyl album that I bought.
Buying that put me on hard times. It was $1,000. It gave me hard times.
Just like the textile factory.
Textile workers, they're in hard
I
times.
love that it's $20. That's how a reissue should be. You know, every reissue should be that nice price where they were like $6.99 or $5.99 compared to new releases, which were $8 or $7.
When I find the record, I think it was in the 2020s at least. I know it was recent, you know.
Yeah, anything under 30, I think, is a fair price.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. I remember spending like.
I mean,
that
it's
$2.95
like
for
I
all.
said, it might sound better than the original. I was shocked. I thought it was because those plain records ones sound like shit. Those are horrible. So yeah. No, it wasn't on purple vinyl. It was black vinyl. It was She Shines Brightly. It was the first album.
I'll be right back.
If anyone's curious where Queen got their vocal styles from,
Everybody takes somebody else to play. I mean, you learn. You don't get up there and all of a sudden you're doing it. You learn. You adapt.
Okay, so it was. Yeah, it was 2025. Capitol Records. Median price on Discogs is $30 American. So,
that's nice.
yeah.
$30. Anything under 30 is fair for a reissue.
The U.S. pressing goes for $200. So yeah. I wonder if they did the second album. Same. Let's see. Down now. Looks like they did the same for the second album, yeah.
I think this is the first Ramones guitar solo, if I remember right.
It's almost a 3-minute song, too.
It's just because of the tempo. It's the same like verse, chorus, probably. I believe there's a guitar solo in this, which was the first one.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Did you have you heard Eddie Trunk talk about the whole Gene Simmons Ace Frehley comment?
Oh yeah, and I think it's 100% right. Gene is such a fucking idiot. I can't believe he said that.
Yeah.
What did he say?
I heard it today.
He said
Oh,
that
he didn't fall for no reason?
Yeah, he goes, no, he said that he goes, the whole thing with his falling, goes, all the bad choices that he made in his life led up to all this, because he goes, I don't know many people who die from falling down these stairs. He goes, I've seen lots of, that doesn't make somebody die. I'm like, what is this guy talking about? Is he insane? Like, of course elderly people die from that sort of stuff all the time, you know?
Not even elderly, dude. You bang your head good enough, you're done.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, especially older people are more susceptible to it,
sure.
right? Kind of thing.
Yeah, I can tell you, I have.
Here we go. Guitar solo.
And I have a hard time on steps. So that's no bullshit. I got to walk going down.
He brought
steps.
up Gene Simmons running into somebody, passing out in his car, and running into somebody.
Yeah,
So
he
I thought
passed
that was
out in
kinda
his own car and like nodded off at the wheel and hit something, you know?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
know
then
how
Ace
Gene
Frehley
Simmons.
was
We know
dead.
how Gene Simmons is going to die.
How's that?
He's going to fall. He's going to fall. That's exactly
Probably.
what's going to happen.
Karma.
I mean, he
It
may
was a
be
sport case.
89. I don't know, but he's going to die of falling, whether it's
That
in
would
his
be-
bathtub
that
or
would be
you know.
poetic justice.
Like Trunk said, for the last 40 years or whatever, 50 years, they've been, you know.
No, but I
always-
think Gene probably has an inside track that Ace was stoned or he was high or drinking again, and
Gene
I think he
doesn't-
probably knows that. There's
Gene has
enough
an
people.
inside fuck all, and that's he doesn't have. He
Yeah,
doesn't
but
know what's going
he
on.
might know that he was messed up, and that's what happened.
Trunk was like,
That's-
they
still,
didn't
that's
put
irrelevant.
anything in the autopsy, whatever it was.
Well,
Yeah,
if I got drunk and fell down the stairs, it really wasn't because I fell down the stairs.
Okay,
It
but
was
but
because
John,
you know, because I'm an alcoholic. You know,
John. Okay, but the
I'm not
guy
saying
just
this
died.
happened.
No, but I'm saying, but the guy just dies, and they talk about like, is that the right time to start bringing that kind of shit up right in front of his daughter too? At the whole thing there,
Yeah.
his daughter's
At
there
the
to take
Kennedy,
the award. At the Kennedy
Yeah.
thing there. And he says it then. You know, if I was her, I would have.
Yeah,
fucking slapped
I'm
him
not
upside the
defending.
head.
I shouldn't. I'm not defending that. I don't want to be on the side of defending that. I'm just.
But you know, Ace claims that he's.
How old is Gene Simmons?
Gotta be around the same age, in the upper 70s.
How old do you think he is?
He was 3 years. I think he's 3 years older than Ace was. So like.
I think.
76.
How old is Gene Simmons right now?
I think he's the
I
same
said
age I am. I
76.
think he's 76.
70 what? 6?
I think he's the same
76.
age I am.
Okay, he's okay. He could say whatever he wants. He's kind of like my grandmother. Like, you got to a certain age, you just speak your mind. It doesn't matter, and we excuse you because you're an old man.
Well, I'll tell you, in the KISS community, that ain't.
I
working
understand,
that.
but there's still the KISS community still thinks that they're in their 30s.
Well,
If I hit 76, I'm just gonna say like, fuck you. You know, I'm just gonna bitch about everything. Like, you get a free pass. My grandmother got a free pass.
I got a free pass.
You,
Get off
you know
my
what,
lawn.
Yeah.
You might
Exactly.
give him a free pass, but I ain't gonna give him a free pass for that. You know, that's.
Well,
totally
at what
bullshit.
age do you give them? What age do you give elderly people a free pass? They just speak their mind. There's no
okay,
filter.
but John,
You know what I mean?
No, okay, but hang on. Those kind of people, when they get like that, you can already tell that upstairs they're getting a little soft already. They're starting to get a little not all there.
Getting a little soft, but it's just they don't necessarily mean they're stupid. They're just like their filter's gone.
No,
They
I
just,
know, but but it's not their filter gun.
Mark, I
Everything
ain't
is-
soft, and I'm
it's
76.
starting to go. Everything's starting to go a little bit. Okay, but I'm just saying that the point is, he has said a million times that he's in great shape. I've never drunk, never did drugs. He said that he's probably the smartest person still in the room. So, what is his excuse for that? You know, you can't use. In my opinion, you can't use that elderly excuse with him because he would even argue it. You
Well,
know.
he says a lot of
but he's
I'm
been,
not
he's
really
been saying,
defending
he's been saying,
Gene.
he's been saying that about Ace for like 20 years.
Yeah.
For 40 years almost. Like,
40,
yeah.
50. Ever since.
Yeah.
He always said that.
Yeah, they're like brothers. You know, that's the way
And
it
Ace
is.
always was, he didn't have good balance.
I mean, if he wants to say that, okay, say it. But why do you have to say it right after the guy
It's
dies?
true, though.
And
Ace never had
Because he has no filter. He's a
No, because he's an idiot. That's why. He's always.
yeah. He's not an idiot. He just doesn't
was-
care.
it-
He's not
it-
stupid.
It was not the right place
PM.
or the right time to say something
Exactly.
like that.
That's the main thing right there.
And I think even Gene would have to admit upon reflection that was not the right place and the right time, and he should
I don't think
make a
he's gonna
retraction.
follow it.
He should make a retraction and say, look,
Unless he knows
misspoke.
something we don't know.
Yeah, so,
I don't think he
Maybe he
does.
snorted a whole bunch of lines
Well,
and then he fell down the stairs. And that's not
Eddie-
hard to believe.
Eddie-
And if he knew
Eddie-
that, then it's not really a sympathy. Like, oh, the old man fell down the stairs. No, this guy is just keeps abusing drugs and gets himself in a bad situation.
Well,
And it brings back all the memories you've had of your whole life
Even-
of him screwing things up.
Even if he had fallen off the wagon and done that, that is not the time or the place to make that kind of
Exactly.
statement.
That's the whole point.
So-
Who cares if he did? And the thing is, Eddie Trunk. No,
I don't disagree with you, Mark. I'm just
saying that Eddie Trunk has been a close personal friend to Ace really for a long time, much closer than Gene was in the last 10.
But he's a
years.
biased party. I'm trying to be unbiased.
Okay, but still, who would know better if he was high on drugs or fucked up than
Eddie would
Trunk?
cover for him. Eddie would cover for him.
Okay.
Not if
whatever.
not if a toxicology
This is
report
an
is coming
argument
out.
that's gonna have no end to it because I don't believe that he would do that because I mean the guys, if you say that he's gonna cover for him, but what's there to cover? The guy's dead. Who cares? If he did it and that happened, great, it happened. But the whole point of this thing is that he could have waited a month or 2 months after the fact and said it
Yes.
when it wasn't so fresh.
No argument. I don't want to be on the side of defending Gene Simmons. I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate. Maybe this, maybe that. I'm not taking Gene's side.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it sounds like I am because I'm arguing with you, but I'm.
So why is Gene's mom's Holocaust experience give Gene a fucking blank check to say anything he wants? Now maybe his mom can say anything she wants, but why does that give Gene a blank check? He didn't survive the Holocaust.
Yeah. Exactly.
Gene says a lot of stupid things. What are you going to say?
Yeah, he said lots of stupid stuff from as far back as in the early days.
Yeah.
Of,
But it's kind of like ex-wives or or brothers you have fallen out. Like you could say things,
But you don't
harsher.
do it in
but
that
you
time.
like to people outside. It sounds like an awful thing to say, but you don't know the history, and it's said like it doesn't mean he loves them any less. Like there's a lot going on. It's like looking into a domestic dispute or fighting with brothers or fathers or.
But again, that's all to me irrelevant. It's the timing of it. That I have the biggest problem with. Why would you say that when it's fresh still to people, and especially to his daughter who was there at that time? During that time, they were promoting the Kennedy Award thing, and
It was
she
just
had
this
to
weekend.
stand beside him after he said that. Okay,
Gene likes hearing his voice. Like he just likes talking.
I know. What's with he had the sunglasses on too the whole time.
Probably had more eye surgery to get the bags under his eyes.
Guys, I'm going to take off.
All right, Bobby.
All right,
Good
Bobby.
to
The
see
great
you.
white north.
See you later, boys.
I'm glad Bobby
Later,
has a
Bobby.
filter still. So yeah. Bobby doesn't go off like Gene Simmons, that's for sure.
No.
Unless it's like Chinese UPS workers.
Yeah.
Oh, got your package right here. Round eye.
I won't be taking Vance to any Asian restaurants too while we're in Texas. So, yeah.
Why? I can speak the language.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh yeah, party for 3. Oh, right this way, Mr. Curry.
You like some sake before table come to you?
You
Yes,
have
Mr.
no
Vance.
reservation?
Right
You
this
have no
way.
reservation. Saturday night, very busy. Very busy.
Table for you,
Many
Mr.
people.
Vance.
Ah, you know Eddie better. Oh, okay.
I'll get in trouble for doing that.
Yes.
No, some.
Oh, what was I? Oh, what did I see? What did I grab today? It had all Chapman Chin shit. What was it? I can't remember the band.
Susie Quattro.
Oh, it's Quattro. Yeah, you're
Mud.
right. Yeah, it was Susie Quattro.
I can name them all. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like that Quattro album. So yeah.
Yeah, it's half Chin and Chapman. Yeah. They own that glam rock. They did so many bands.
How are those records? Like the Quattro records?
The first Susie Quattro record is a 10-star album. It is almost as good as Desolation Boulevard. It is good. Then she gets a little more like rock and roll. I think there's like 2 good tracks on the next album, and then she becomes like just milk toast. And then she was doing Happy Days.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I heard a lot of people saying too that they were very good.
That first album's great. That's a rock and roll album. As good as like early Joan Jett or.
I got it for like $3 on Whatnot, so I was like, all right.
Oh, nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, so we'll see what it sounds like.
You'll like it a lot, Mark, because it's very much in that boat.
Yeah, I was in good shape.
As advanced as Bowie, but it's like that same era, you know.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'd like it. Yeah.
All the songs are strong. It's got the band looks great. They look like ACD, like they're all like dirt bags, and one of the guys drinking a beer, like real rock band.
Yeah.
Do I have that right here? I might have that right next to it.
You must.
It's
have
great
that.
if you have it. It's a great
Actually,
photo.
John sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
It's not the best copy. I think I found it for $1 or something, but
Yeah,
it played. You know, it still kicks ass.
The starters, anything. But yeah, no, it plays fine. I'm not.
Yeah, I cleaned it, but it definitely was VG at that. You know.
No, I appreciate it. I don't know if I filed it.
Stupid
Worth
ticker?
looking at.
What is wrong with you?
I was watching this documentary on her on Tubi. I'm like halfway through it. I gotta finish it.
Here it is. Check this band out. Like
Yeah,
this
I'll
is a rock and roll
There
band.
you go.
Nice.
Is that
Do you
leather?
get
Leather Tuscadero?
Kind of, it's like a
that would have been leather.
You'd almost think that's Lemmy on this drinking a beer.
So is that like the whole thing, like Pinky Tuscadero and Leather Tuscadero?
Well, Pinky, I think, was on the show, but Leather was the guest star as like the rock.
Leather
She was like the rock star, like guest star.
Yeah.
But all the sisters were in a band together. The Pleasure Seekers. They had a few bands. All the sisters played.
Okay.
Like in the '60s. And Randy has their '70s record. I don't know if she's on it, but one of the sisters or two.
Is she still playing?
Yeah, she's still around. She's getting old, but she's still like she's on Instagram and stuff.
I don't know if you get Tubi up there, Mark. There's a documentary on like a
Two.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I think we get to it.
I think it's called.
Yeah,
There's
she's 75.
three Chin and Chapman songs, but there's a few covers. She does "Shaking All Over," the Johnny Kid and the Pirates, Elvis All Shook Up, "I Want to Be Your Man," the Beatles song, but the Stones version, and then she wrote the rest of the songs.
Nice. And
But you shouldn't have to pay more than $8 for that. You know.
Yeah. Now, question: did she not have a brother named Michael Quattro?
I don't think she had brother that I know of. I don't. You could look it up. I don't know. I just know she had the.
Yeah,
What
she
was
did. Her brother
She
is
did?
Michael Quattro. Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
'Cause I think that he was one of the guys where they were supposed to do Michael Quattro was supposed to do a tour of Canada. He pulled out, and Kiss got that spot on their very first album tour, and that's why I knew that.
He had an album called Paintings in 1972. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this is the Pleasure Seekers. So this is Susie Quattro and her sisters. I don't know if everyone's the sister, but this is garage rock, but it is like wild, really awesome garage rock. Do you have this song, Patrick? What a Way to Die?
Hold on.
You may have it.
Hold on. Michael Quattro has sold 20 million records.
Oh, really? So he must have been in some other bands.
He had a ton of records. Holy shit, he has a crap ton of records. So what's the song you're asking about, John?
What a Way to Die. It's about drinking beer, and they name check like PBR and Stroh's and all the cheap beer.
Who sings it?
The Pleasure Seekers.
Oh, I don't have that one.
Okay.
Well, Michael Quattro obviously got around, then.
He had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He had five re-release records in 1980 alone.
Huh. Wow.
We only had 2 singles, but yeah, he sold 20 million copies. No way.
I know the name. I didn't know he had anything to do with them.
Ted
Or
Nugent
maybe I
played
did.
on one track on his second album. Ted Nugent played on it. See?
Huh.
His second album in '73 is called the Michael Quattro Jam Band.
Interesting. Should look it up on YouTube later on.
Oh yeah, he's got like a American progressive rock band from Detroit.
Huh. Maybe that might be something I might like.
Album is not expensive, like $5 record.
Okay, great.
And the first album goes for $4. $5.
Nice.
So yeah, you can pick
Bino
up his
here
records
says-
cheap.
Bino says Michael Quattro is prog rock. Yeah, okay, so obviously some people have heard of him, I guess.
20 million people have heard of him.
Yeah, no, I've heard the name. I just...
Yeah, he's not in your collection, I don't
Yeah,
think.
there was definitely a prog band. No, there was more of a psych band with the Quattro girls. I don't think Susie was in the band, but the older sister was. Randy has the record. He played it. It's definitely like psych rock. I don't remember the name of it, but it was an LP, and it maybe has 3 Quattro sisters or 2. But I don't believe Susie's on that one, but I could be wrong. But Randy has it and he's played it, and it's it's really good psych rock.
Well, they had 3 singles. Well, 2 singles and an acetate. So the first single is like a $800 record.
Yeah,
But there was a reissue that came out. So.
yeah, that's the one I have, and that's still money now. The reissue. But the band, they had a different band. I forget the name of it.
Sundays put out a comp of Pleasure Seekers. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. They might only have 6 songs at the most. I don't know. I only know the 2.
There's only a handful.
They only had 1 single, I believe. The Cradle is the band. Okay. Check out The Cradle. That was, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but I remember Randy played the whole record. And it's definitely like legit psych. Or psychedelic, but with fuzz, or like it was good for that style. Is this Pearl Jam?
Yeah.
No. Jesus.
They all sing like this.
Well, PJ did it first.
I love that guy getting arrested and he's singing that Pearl Jam song. That's like my favorite thing.
I would say that maybe Scott Weiland was a better frontman than Eddie Vedder was.
No.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't hang from a fucking lighting truss, but on stage he was more dynamic than Eddie Vedder.
A little more.
Yeah, that was always the issue, Zorlak, with the thrash metal bands. They let all these 90s bands open from these grunge bands, and then when the grunge took over, no one returned the favor and let the thrash metal bands open. They were like too good for metal. That's a big issue with all those bands.
I know Chains. Yeah, I also Chains opened on that Clash of the Titans thing, right?
Yeah, I think Anthrax took out a bunch of bands.
Look,
They played with all the
Van Halen took them
they
out.
played with all the heavy metal bands, and then when they got big and heavy metal was shunned, no one said, "Oh, let's throw a bone to Anthrax or to Megadeth." And It did. They never returned the favor.
I've said it before. Extreme. I saw Extreme and Alice in Chains open for them. So I mean,
yeah. All those bands built it up through the metal scene, and then when they got big, they were all too good. They pinched their nose to heavy metal.
I want to thank you, John Banny, for being the ticker tonight, since the ticker has not been reliable, throwing a tantrum. So
Yeah.
Tredega.
Offshoot of Budgie. One of the worst promo pictures of Tony Borge ever, man, on the inside of that cover, man. God. It is
I have a track or two on a new wave of British heavy metal, like CD. They were kind of new wave of British heavy metal, I think. Right?
Yeah, it was like the guys that got
80s, 79. Yeah, I have a track or two on those Japanese comps, I believe. Yeah, I have no problem with it, Lee. But metal did struggle in the 90s. I mean, that's when Iron Maiden were playing, like they played Lupos. It was sad times for some of those bands.
Dio was playing bars.
Yeah, probably in Canada was way more. I think Canada was way more faithful than America.
Look what Anvil was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the Maiden played on Fear of the Dark. They played like this 2800s theater here, and then when they came back for X Factor, they played at the Government, which is like a small 1200 bar. Like,
but it was crazy. They played Madison Square Garden, and then they're playing the club my band would play. Not that I could fill it, but it was the same stage I was on. You know, Maiden would have sold it out, but it still was just a club. Like.
And the sad part, though, is that when they went back over to Europe, they would play in front of 80,000 people in Finland.
Yeah.
I think Canada is a little closer to Europe, but in America, like a lot of metal. I remember Creator and what's the other German band? I forget. Destruction. Destruction came and they just played like a local bar, like a local rock club where we would just go and hang, like we all played and our like local bands would play.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Maiden that they did smart. They said, you know what, after that, fuck this, we're just going to play Europe, Japan, and South America, and they did fine. Because they had big audiences there, and that's that, you know?
Yeah.
Really heard a drum coming.
Your King Diamond was just playing clubs. You know, I remember them, like, in the 90s and early 2000s, and now he plays. He's bigger than he was in the 80s now.
He wasn't that big in the 80s. They weren't huge
they were playing the metal clubs, like.
Yeah.
But now they play theaters. You know.
Yeah. Now they're doing better venues now.
In the 90s, they were playing clubs that were like half, like it was not small clubs.
Cactus, wow. You saw those guys recently, Vance? Or, well, a couple of years back, right?
Yeah, probably 8 years ago.
No, when was it?
No, it wasn't that long. 2 years ago. That's when Carmine got back with them and they did that record, right?
Yeah. I'm looking at the post, right? It doesn't have the year on it, though. Yeah, not too long ago. Within the last 5-6 years.
Yeah.
It was before the pandemic, though, wasn't it?
I saw them before that, and I think they came back. I think I've seen them twice. Yeah, because they had different singers.
Yeah.
Well, I know that like when I do this, at some point the ticker's going to update and be correct, right before I call this thing. So I know.
Yeah, I believe you, Cleveland. Very cool, though.
Okay, so I don't know much about harmonica playing. John, do you know anything about harmonica playing?
A little bit.
Like, so there's different key for harmonica, right? Like they have like a
you need to change the harmonica for the key, and you play in cross harp. So if you have a C harp, you're in the key of G because you're playing. If you blow into a harmonica, it's a major scale, but to do all this, you need the minor scale. It's more sucking. So, a C harp will play in the key of G and just figure it out. It's like the fourth or fifth apart, however which way you want to think about it.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
But Bob Dylan will blow into the harp, and he's playing major scale, so that's why his harp sounds different.
I think doesn't Neil Young do that too, or is he just
Neil Young probably does both. Yeah. When you blow is your one chord.
Okay.
And when you suck is your 5 chord.
VGR.
But to get the minors, so when you play blues harp like this, you're sucking as your 1 chord. Then you can get your minor, you can get your blues scale, and you could bend some notes.
Yeah.
I fiddled with harmonica for a bit, never got good at it, but I have like all the different keys so I could play along.
Mick too joining in. Jesus Christ, you guys.
You know, fucking VGR, like he keeps it together, like for like the whole stream, and like towards the end he just has to let it all go, man. I mean, it's like you can't expect him to contain all that inside of himself for hours at a time.
No, he's a good dude. He's fun.
He's just got to let it go. It's just got to come out.
All right, man. Dave's drumming on verses.
That boy could boogie.
Little Walter.
He's doing a little slightly different style than the straight blues. He's doing that like what's his name? Who's the harmonica player? Darren will know. Sticks McGee and Brownie McGee and like that.
Boogie, baby.
It almost sounds like a train.
Now it's a little more
John.
John. Yeah, it's the train when you're sucking and blowing, and it's a different style.
Yeah.
But it still would be the cross harp.
Yeah.
Like if I can't tell what key this is in. B. I don't know what this is. If this is B, then he's playing like an E harp. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't tell what this is in. What key this
Glad you
is
people
in.
have not been upset that Born to Touch Your Feelings has been playing all night. So I'm sure you're sick of hearing Born to Touch Your Feelings. So, yeah. We'll have our technicians go over this in the next week while we're away. So we'll have them go over the site and go over the codes line by line to make sure that everything's good for when we return. It's the best part of the song. So they should have started this like way earlier. But yeah, Scorpions covering all these bands. Yes, Scorpions doing Cactus. I want to thank you tonight. We sound like a Carmen Appice and Tim Bogart. Yes.
Give you nice feelings.
Now we're playing like a budgie offsuit of Tredegar, The Alchemist. I hope you love it tonight.
Okay, so according to Google, it says the Cactus song is in D major.
I was thinking D. I was thinking D. It wasn't in major. I'll tell you right now. We was doing that minor third in that riff.
Yeah, it's a D major D blues scale with power chords.
Yeah, D blues. Yeah, it was. So he would have used an A harp, I believe.
Huh. Interesting.
I was thinking D after I was listening, but I couldn't get a grasp on it.
Yeah.
It wasn't A. I knew it wasn't A, and it wasn't E. That's all I. And it wasn't G. You know, I knew that.
G. All I have to think of is just think of what's it called? The Stones song there, Honky Tonk Woman. Not
yeah, or you can think of some ZZ Top songs, or like A. Sometimes I hear the opening chord to Zeppelin's Rock and Roll. Like,
I like how John is embellishing the now playing, so it's like adding extra text to it.
Sometimes you could tell by the riff with open strings what key it's in. You know.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any open strings in that so much.
Harmonica talk, yes. New subject now, harmonica talk. There we go.
Yes. See, we got it all here, Patrick.
Even if we don't want it, we have it all.
Yeah, exactly. But you don't realize that you want it until after.
Oh my gosh, BGR.
I haven't listened to this in a long time.
I'd never know this was budgie connected. I mean, I knew it from reading it, but not by listening.
There's that Hall setting on the reverb.
I guess that was my copy of 𝐁𝐿𝐴 that I sold, because I don't have a copy unless it's have one downstairs in the collection.
Is it a full album?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a full record.
Was it white? Was it like
no, it's
white?
blue. It's got a blue cover, and it's got kind of
I can't
like
picture it.
Kind of like
I'm
Celtic,
sure I've seen...
Celtic symbols on it, you know?
Yeah, I can't picture it.
Did 𝐁𝐿𝐴 have videos?
Probably live footage, I'm guessing.
They weren't around long. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's an album. Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
What label are they on?
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, I really don't know this. I maybe know one track by them, maybe two. And I don't even remember.
They were on Aries?
Yeah.
I have no idea what Aries.
I might picture Aries.
So Aries was only signed. It was a label only for 𝐁𝐿𝐴. So only 𝐁𝐿𝐴.
Oh, okay. So they definitely don't know Aries.
Yeah. So it's Ray Phillips.
I know some Aries.
Oh yeah, I know the record problem. Yep, I've seen that.
Tony Borge.
Yep, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's got like, you know, it's really. I mean, the album cover will stand out. That blue and the cheesy symbol on it. Oh, 𝐁𝐿𝐴. There's a video of 𝐁𝐿𝐴 doing Napoleon Bonaparte's 1 and 2.
High Roller did an anthology. Let me see their appearances on compilations.
There's a video of 𝐁𝐿𝐴 doing Bread Fan.
I guess I don't have any, unless they're on those boots. I don't think I have any 𝐁𝐿𝐴 songs.
Yeah, they're on YouTube. Yeah, the 𝐁𝐿𝐴 live stuff. It sounds pretty good for what I was just listening to.
Oh, is that just...
Okay, Patrick, later on tonight when you get a chance, we sent you an email. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't think they've been on any comps. Besides a budgie comp.
Got a CD he did called 6 Ton Budgie.
Oh, unofficial. Why is this playing?
Now, did anybody, those guys that were in Budgie, did they do anything after Budgie? Those guys?
Oh, so hold on a second. So apparently the guy that sings on this is the singer for Persian Risk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This guy singing live, Bread Fan, sounds really good. The guy from, I guess, Persian Risk.
Persian Risk was Phil Campbell from Motorhead's band.
Tony Borge was the original guitar player for Budgie too. Yeah, it is better than I remember too.
Yeah, it's total new album.
Yeah. Who knew the Scorpions' Born to Touch Your Feelings was new wave of British heavy metal?
Get on with it.
It's over.
Sometimes
right.
you get aggravated with that.
It's time to call it a night, folks.
All right.
Thanks everyone for being here and listening to a whole plethora of Scorpions Born to Touch Your Feelings.
Can you define plethora?
Yeah. Would you say I have a plethora of presents? El Guapo, I am not as smart as you, but yes, I would say, yes, you have a plethora.
You have your superior education and
Could it be that you are taking it out on me?
on me.
Good night, Chris.
Oh man.
Good night, John. Food trader.
I'll be
everyone.
heading
It's
ever
all out.
closer to the land of El
Lee.
Guapo on Thursday. So yes, I will
Darren.
So Vance
Nick,
and Patrick have a
DGR.
safe trip, guys.
be. Yes. Well, hopefully Vance
T
doesn't.
for Texas. T for Tennessee.
Vance doesn't stiff me on my way to Plano, so we'll see what happens.
T
man.
for Thelma.
So we're gonna.
Gal done made a wreck out of me. Good night, Dr. Rick.
I might
Good night, Andy.
All right.
Good night,
All right,
everybody.
good.
We'll see you in a week. So
Back
have
to
a
work.
great weekend,
All right.
and we'll see you.
Don't forget to email me.
1 week. Yes, 1 week.
All right.
Later, dude.
Uno semana for all you Spanish people. Muy bien. Adios.